Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 11 of the CCWC. Same night, different show. We are doing the Royal Rumble
Oh my
1989.
god.
We have the same crew as last time. We have, let's go in a different order. This time, the ever-loving Lolicon, since he's making noise. Opieman 100.
Oh, hi. Don't mind me.
We have, I still can't remember the fucking name I gave you, Game with 71. I
Meh.
should have checked that out between parts. I really should.
That might have been a good idea, but
Yeah, my apologies.
nah.
I'll make sure between next time. The car crazy Canadian, Bloody Thunder X.
Triple C.
And, of course, the ever-present Vale Scarecrow.
Triple C is a drug. I mean, hello guys.
Alright, so
I'm good. I'm my own drug.
So yeah, no
Nah,
lie
for real.
here. It is currently the same night we just finished doing Survivor Series 1987. Oh, 98, sorry, whatever. It's currently just before for 10 past 4 in the morning for me. So if there's a point I start getting delusional and start talking about some weird shit, I apologize in advance.
What's going on with all these views of all these wrestlers? Is it just they're showing them and I'm gonna guess Vince is just
Yeah, it's
announcing?
one of the voice. I think it depends on the version you're watching. If on the network, it might be Vince or whatever. On one of the others, I think it might be Gene Oakland or something like that. But yeah, it's basically talking about who's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
I guarantee you he's going through them quite normally. He's just the Bushwhackers,
The Bushwhackers.
a train the
Jake
African Dream or something like that, and then it gets to Hulk Hogan. He's like, Hulk Hogan.
Of course.
Hulk Hogan.
He probably puts a lot of enthusiasm when he shows up.
Oh, I forgot to ask actually at the end of the last episode. How was the commentary last episode, Scarecrow?
It was actually hilarious,
Oh,
to be
fuck,
perfectly
shit.
honest.
Hey, I know it's a bit of a pain in the ass, guys, but at least you're getting to watch this for free.
Yeah. Because we can do that.
Because Turbo is a piece of shit who breaks the law, apparently.
Oh my god.
Okay then.
What are you talking about? This is totally a legitimate
Oh,
WWE
yeah, we're
network.
definitely using the network. Here's the thing:
It's
if
legitimate
I
online.
go down, Opie's going down with me. I know a
Hey,
lot.
why is it
I got
just
a lot.
me?
Well, because you're the only one I've got actual evidence on.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
I'm just gonna double check and make sure we do have the right one. I'm pretty sure we do.
Yeah, we
Well,
do.
I mean, what
Good one,
other
Martin.
Royal Rumble was hosted in Houston, Texas at the Summit?
There probably has been
Yeah,
one or
it's the
two
same
others at
episode.
Houston, Texas, but I used the match that I wanted to know, the first match, because he said it was
Okay,
the Heart
this is-
Foundation and all that. So
This is literally the only Rumble that's ever been in Houston,
it
Texas.
has. I didn't actually see the name of the city. It was what you described as the first match that made me realize this was the one. So
Hi, Howard Finkel.
Hey, Howard.
Hi,
like the-
Bob.
This next match is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
they won't let them do that anymore. They always talk too fast
No,
for
they
the
still
crowd
do
to do
it.
it. No, I mean the crowd still do it, but the announcer won't let them get it in anymore. He just says this match is scheduled for one fall, and it's for, and then he goes into whatever he has to say after.
Yeah, that's because I can't remember if it was Vince McMahon or
It was
Kevin
Vince.
Dunn that complained about it.
It was Vince, I think. We might have been done that complained, but obviously Vince is the one that pulled it.
It's a shame.
Poor
It's a nice little bit of fucking interactivity with the crowd, but Vince,
Right.
no, can't have that indie crap on my show.
Plus, isn't that something that usually a lot of people in the UK do?
I know that CPWC or what was the fucking What Culture Wrestling thing called? Oh,
WCPW, now
yeah,
known as Defiant.
yeah, they used to do that every fucking match.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I like
CCW
that,
now
though.
Defiant.
I'll be honest, I stopped watching that as soon as Cultaholic started up actually, and all my favorites went there. So
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's actually kind of funny with What Culture. People were complaining that Simon was there all the time. Now they're like, please be Simon, please be Simon, please be Simon.
Yes.
I think,
Yeah.
like I said, I think once those five guys left, Simon was the only big guy, big name they still had at What Culture. So, and
Yeah.
entertaining guy. I mean, some of the others try, but they just don't have that charisma that some of the others have.
Like,
the
Jules
ones
is
that left.
okay, but that's
Oh, he's the
about it.
he's the one I
Jules.
really don't like. He seems like a
Who?
really arrogant prick.
Oh, that's who that guy is? Yeah, I
Always-
didn't like him.
You know what's ironic? I always thought that of Adam Wilborn.
Which one's that?
I don't like Adam Wilborn. He's the guy that talks very slow.
Oh.
Do you want to know what's weird is there's so many fucking people called Adam in the UK that like wrestling, apparently.
Yes.
Speaking
And a
of,
lot of them
Yeah,
work for
speaking
What
of,
Culture.
one of them, me.
Yes.
Oh shit, Turbo, we need to get you a job at What Culture
I know.
now.
What
Yes.
culture? And what are your experiences? Well, my name's Adam.
You're hired.
Yep.
but that would require Turbo to go outside, and he doesn't
Yeah,
want to
oh
go
yeah,
outside.
you make a good point.
Yeah.
Wait, doesn't
that-
Simon
Fuck
Miller
that,
just do
you can do
most?
it from your
Doesn't
house.
Simon Miller do most of his stuff in front of his green screen anyway at home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a thing I've noticed when I've watched like Raw and stuff on TV, very very rarely. So we get like you get the advert that comes before the episode, you know, where they showcase WWE 2K19 or anything.
Oh yeah,
And-
Simon Miller does that.
I was gonna say Simon Miller does that here in the UK. I don't know about you guys, but he goes WWE sponsored by WWE 2K19 only on Sky, and I swear to God, it's Simon Miller that does that.
It is.
I thought it was. I'm glad somebody could.
Yeah.
Is it really?
I'm
It
pretty
really
sure it
is.
Could I-
Miller even announced that on Twitter that
Oh,
he's
he
the guy
did?
that does that.
Oh,
Hmm.
here's the thing. He actually does fucking game reviews on Sky News over here as well. Fucking hell, he's all over the place.
You know, good for him though.
Hey,
I like Simon.
I mean, he needs to probably stop wrestling before he kills himself, but
Damn it! Now I wanted to see if I could find that, but I can't find
just watch an episode of Rob and watch before the show comes back on, or the show just goes to a break.
it. Well, we don't get Sky over here, so that's a problem.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Wiz just mentioned he heard him do it. So does that mean you've seen?
Well,
do it
no,
for-
because I follow him on Twitter.
Oh, fair enough.
Because we don't get that here in the States.
Fair enough. I just
Yep.
wondered if maybe he did it differently for like whatever network it's on for you guys. That was all.
Right.
And that would be really weird hearing a UK
I
guy
know, but
talking about the USA network.
oh yeah, it's on the
Very.
USA network, isn't it?
For now, Fox is coming soon.
Bless you.
for SmackDown.
I love the fact I burped then when Hacksaw opened his mouth.
Yeah.
That's
Terrible,
great.
man.
That was great timing.
I would say that's the second best timing moment that we've ever had.
What's the first best?
This happened during my GTA 3 LP once.
Oh,
I think Turbo knows what I'm talking
I
about
think I
as
know
soon
what
as I
you're
bring that
talking
up.
about.
Just-
Remind me, because
he
there was a
looked-
good few moments in that.
He looks away from the screen for a moment. The next time he sees me, my car's just in the water.
Oh, you know,
God damn it.
it was flipping through the air and then landed in the water.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious. But the other funny thing was, you're lining up that fucking shot with the rocket launcher to take out Salvatore's car or whatever, and
And
then
then
the
fucking
fucking
missed.
the ambulance or the truck or whatever comes and drives right in front of it and blocks your
Oh,
view, and
yeah,
they
that's
blow
right.
that up instead.
As much as I want to redo the LP because I want to actually do a no cheat LP,
Dude,
that's-
don't
I'm
fucking.
not- I'm
I
not-
recently
I'm
just
not
finished
deleting it.
recording Vice City. I had to resort to cheating. I was losing my fucking mind with that game.
Yes. Yeah, fun fact. Didn't we do like 10 parts or something?
Yeah, you and
that
I
day?
did like 6 parts of
What?
commentary for that. No, the entire Let's Play is not finished. It's just.
Oh, no,
record-
don't mean-
recording. I'm talking to Opa because he keeps going, what?
He's
You sound
going
like a
it out.
Steve Austin promo right now.
No, I'm just like, I'm playing something right now. I was like,
Oh.
what is going on?
No.
I was just saying that it's like I'm not gonna get rid of my GTA 3 LP. That the one that we did. That's staying on the channel for
That
good.
is a great Let's Play. Just leave that one.
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of it. I just it's more of just a sake for it's more of just a thing for myself that I want to be able to do.
That's fine. You can always live stream and make an attempt at a no cheat run.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
Isn't that what you planned on doing with all
Ooh.
your LPs in the future, anyways?
Man with the big balls over here going for GTA 3, no cheats.
You see plenty
Damn
of people
right.
do fucking speed runs of it. Jesus Christ! But
Are you kidding?
Oh, dude, plenty of Yugo 1 is the name that comes to mind right off the bat for me when it comes to GTA speed runs.
There's a guy I follow. There's a guy I follow on. There's a guy I follow on Twitch who does like, I think his name is what, Friendly Baron or something. He does GTA 5 speed runs.
I've noticed that there is a lot. The one that seems to get looked over a lot is a lot of people don't generally tend to go for GTA 4 speedruns. There's only like 1 or 2 people that bother with it. But 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and 5, a lot of speedruns of those.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 just isn't good for speedrunning.
I don't think it is, to be honest. I think there's I think because of the more realistic like car physics and stuff, it's probably a lot harder to speedrun that game than it is the others.
They just need to know how to car.
Just need to
But
buy
they-
a car.
It does become a bit like, all right, this is taking the piss when you
Side
have to
note,
actually.
match over.
Yeah, but a decent match, by the way. I know we've talked practically nothing about the match. Fuck it. It's a CCWC episode. What the hell do you expect?
There you go.
I was gonna say, when you come to GTA 4, the realism gets a bit too much when you actually have to queue in traffic to get to a fucking toll booth on the bridge.
Oh my god. And Opa is dying again.
That was my first death. God damn it.
Well, at least
fighting?
no one predicted it for you this time.
7-3, 7-3.
It was close, actually. 7-2.
Oh, what game are you playing, by the way?
No.
Mario World.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Not bad then.
Speaking
Friggin'
of wrestling,
7-3.
though, sometime this year, I know Scarecrow's already said yes, we are going to be doing a post-commentary Let's Play of, well, I'm going to be, of SmackDown 2, Know Your Role.
Oh, I want to be part of
I have
that.
played as Kurt Angle. I have recorded the entire year.
Hang on,
I
what
got-
SmackDown? Did you say SmackDown 2?
Yeah, that's Know Your Role, isn't it?
Oh, the one on the
Yes.
PS1. That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
good game.
I already did the
Yes.
first SmackDown game about 2 years back. I recently recorded all of
And
it.
Scarecrow is channeling his inner Daniel Bryan.
The only thing I
So
didn't
much
like,
Yeah.
food.
the only thing
So
I've never
much
liked,
food.
the only thing I've never liked about a lot of those early SmackDown games, especially the first 2, is the way the fucking thing is structured.
Yeah, it's not structured great, but here's the thing. SmackDown 1 is I don't really like it too much. SmackDown 2, I really do enjoy. I remember it being a game I sold a lot of games to be able to afford back in the day when I was a kid. But the third one fucking sucks. I hate SmackDown 3.
Just Bring It.
Which one?
Yeah, just Bring It was a fucking rush job.
Here's the thing
it really
with me.
was.
That's why
I
I,
know
bought
most
Here
peop-
Comes the Pain.
I know most people love Here Comes the Pain, but I actually prefer Shut Your Mouth because that was the reason I got a PS2.
I was
Shut Your
actually
Mouth my
watching.
original
I was
favorite,
actually.
so-
I was actually watching a video of someone playing Just Bring It. I was mouth gaped, jaws of the ground at how long it takes to save that game.
Oh, it's
And not only
ridiculous.
Not only how long it takes, how much fucking space it takes.
Oh, yeah, like
are you,
three
are
quarters
you
of a
talking
car.
about the guy that did a 5-part series documentary?
I think that might have been it.
I watched
yeah.
the exact same thing very recently, I think. He talked about SmackDown 1 through 5. And he actually showed the entire fucking loading screen, saving screen, didn't he?
Oh yeah,
That's
that's right. I
ridiculous.
forgot. This was a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Oh, okay then. Who won the first fall? Was it the Rougeaus?
It was the Rougeaus.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, here's the fit. Like I said though, the save times in Just Bring It are worse than the loading screens in Sonic 06.
Oh yeah, the game takes a lot longer the game definitely takes longer to save than Sonic 06 loads.
Okay, that's impressive.
Although the one thing I will admit about
What
SmackDown
the fuck was
2
that?
What the hell was that?
He was doing some kind of yoga pose for a second.
No, he struck a pose as he was falling. That was great.
Yo man, let me just
She's like, you
stretch
know what?
during this.
I feel like going for a nap.
Yo man, let me just stretch during this match.
I just remembered another fucking. I can't. We're talking
Also,
about
I like Jimmy
wrestling
Hart.
YouTube personalities. I forgot one. I can't believe I forgot OSW for fuck's sake.
Oh, fucking OSW's fucking like
They're the best,
One of my
easily, yeah.
favorites. They're one of my favorites
Fucking
easily.
hilarious. It's hard to hate the Irish even when you're British when it's those guys.
Well then.
Here's the thing, I don't think any of these guys have actually watched it. I even tried to show them the fucking Sunny Side Up video, on Sunny's porno. I still don't think they watched it.
Oh, you know
What,
what?
I
OSW?
tried. I couldn't make it. I like 10 minutes in. I just couldn't.
That's fine.
It was a little cringe.
Oh,
Man.
I watched the OSW.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did a whole lot more than watch
It-
too.
No, thank you. I mean,
With
I can
Sunny
find a
Side
lot
Up,
better porn.
I'll Scarecrow, I'll say it very politely. Fuck off.
You're welcome.
97
even I-
Sunny, fine. 2000
even-
Sunny, no.
Even I have my own limits, and that's one of them.
Oh shit! I did. Wow, that's unexpected. Actually, I'm somewhat shocked.
Yeah, I saw it. It was.
Okay.
I saw it. It was not that good of a porno. I'm sorry.
Oh, you went and
It
actually
was
found the
not.
porno.
It was not that good. I'm sorry.
Of course he watched it. It's
It
Opie.
was a review. It was a review. It wasn't the guys of OSW in the fucking video. They weren't the guys acting.
The actual thing. It was not good.
Why the hell would you go and watch that?
After
Because
seeing
he
that,
could.
no, after
Because
seeing
he's
the review,
Opie.
after seeing the review, I was curious, and then it was like, oh my god.
The funniest thing in that review is when they showcase the part where she farted during sex.
God damn it. That's awful.
What was the recent episode they brought out? Wasn't it the Lex Express thing?
Ah, shit.
Yeah, it was, because that came out on Christmas Day. I just remembered.
My God, the Lex Express.
That was
I'll
a
be
thing.
hero.
Wait, what?
That's the song they had
It's like
playing.
we don't have
every-
Hulk Hogan anymore. Who is the next blonde, big, tall, muscly guy?
Lex
Luger?
Luger?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Who else could they really use at that time? I mean, Brett was the big star, really, apart from him. But Brett's Canadian, so he couldn't really do the whole Americana thing. And we're just gonna hump in the ring.
Hey, he's got to get it from somewhere.
I see Jimmy Hart's feeling the music today.
Indeed.
The mouth of the
Oh, that's
South.
an interesting. Oh, that's pretty cool. Excuse me.
Nice.
Thank you. I like the fact that Frenchie's actually got Frenchie written on the back of his coat there.
Oh, Frenchie.
I think the only thing I don't like about these earlier Rumbles is the fact, well, obviously we're not at the match itself yet, but is the fact that there's not actually anything on the line for these. They didn't start doing the title shot, I think, till what, 93, I think it was?
Yeah.
The
I don't
title
know.
shot.
Oh yeah, I thought it was 92.
You get your title shot,
No,
and then you
92,
lose to
92
Hogan.
actually had the title on the line, but that was only because of the fucking controversy between Taker and Hogan, so...
Oh yeah, that's true. You're right. You're right.
Taker should have won that, damn it.
I love the selling here by Rougeau. I gotta ask, is there any pay-per-views coming up, like, say, within the next, let's say, because how few pay-per-views are, let's say the
I
next
think
2-3 years, any you're really looking forward to?
Hey, meaning this?
Yeah, with this show, yeah.
Not really. Again, I was one of those late '90s guys.
Personally, I'm kind of looking forward to WrestleMania 6 just to watch the blowjob between Hogan and Warrior.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can't forget that.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Oh, I'm gonna come, brother.
Oh, fuck
I'll do the
yeah.
job for you, brother, if you just make me come.
Really
fucking
hard,
gif.
brother.
That fucking gif.
Oh, I'm gonna go to fucking town on that show when we get to it eventually.
I'm sure.
Looking forward to.
We all
Sorry
are.
about the frame rate here. Obviously, I did mention the whole what I did for it, but hey, free stuff, free stuff.
Hey, frame rate, it's fine with me. No problem with that.
Yeah. It's whatever.
At least it's not Goal's PS1
Oh,
recordings.
shit.
Oh god, that
Goals
potato.
You know,
Hey,
he has a new computer.
I know. I was
now.
gonna say he did just actually get a new PC, so
I was
It's
gonna say
about fucking time.
Gold's PS1 recording. I was gonna say what, like the fucking Wii emulation?
no, yeah, no. The Spiral One thing, he actually did that on a PC, not the Wii.
Oh,
That's why it looked like the PowerPoint presentation. So
And crashed
Yeah,
he
it
actually
did.
No. You think he actually recorded it off of his PC? He actually just had a PowerPoint presentation pre-made.
so
That's
so
what it looked like.
so wait, he actually did get a new PC? Are you kidding me?
no, I think
actually
he
got
got
a
one
new
for
PC.
Christmas. Yeah.
Oh,
Crash Team Racing was the same thing.
It might have been
PowerPoint.
actually.
PowerPoint presentation.
I know the Crash One race he did do on the Wii emulator because I remember him trying to get it set
Actually-
up forever.
I actually want to get an actual PS1 again.
Yeah, I mean,
Because,
I don't think the console
it's
itself
so
would be that
fun.
hard to find or even that expensive nowadays.
No, it won't be. But there's a reason why. But I'm saying, like, there's a reason why I want to get one again. Is because there's a company over here that they make like this cable for the PS2, which they say it's for the PS2, but I think it actually benefits more the PS1,
Hmm.
and it basically converts the signal to HDMI.
What the fuck is he doing? Sorry, what the fuck is that?
And it
Yeah,
What
uses,
is that?
It's like it's like a reverse Bronco Buster or some shit.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
so-
I'm sorry, fun to continue, but I had to bring that up. Then Jesus
That's
Christ.
fine. So it's reverse XPA, Cap X.
Mm.
Yeah. Yep.
Sounds like something from
Cap.
Fallout.
CapEx.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the whole the PS1
Yeah.
to HDMI thingamajigger.
Yes.
Road
Yeah,
Rash 3D.
even though it was meant for the PS2, it's advertised as being for the PS2. It actually works best for the PS1 because it doesn't use the component input signal. It uses the RGB input, which is the PS1 uses, and as a result, it basically makes PS1 games look amazing.
Well, I say I'm
So-
pretty sure you'll be able to find a PlayStation for a cheap
yeah.
price.
Yeah, that's my. I want to get it
I
within.
saw
I
one
want
for like bucks.
to get it in a few months' time. I'm not in a rush to get it right now, anyways. But you know,
I think probably the three easiest consoles to find online, at least over here, are the PS1, the PS2, and the Nintendo Wii.
You know,
it's
speaking
exact-
of the PS1,
it's
I
exactly the
still
same over
remember
here.
that, I actually own a PlayStation 1 that legitimately stopped reading all discs.
Oh,
I believe that.
Wait, what?
They were
How-
flimsy.
Might have just been the laser thing got a bit
Like
dirtied up or
there was a
something.
thing with some versions of the some models of the PS1 where they'd actually stop reading games.
Yep.
Oh, did you have like an early PS1 or something?
Yeah, I believe so.
The
That
PS2
would
was the
probably
same
explain
though.
it.
It had a lot of critical errors and stuff when it first came out. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
and obviously
The thing
sorry.
that a lot of people don't realize though is that like the next model that came out after the launch PS2s actually work quite well still. I have mine's the one that came just after the launch models and they work really good.
saying a little like even
I
the
mean,
P-
I still have my PS2 Slim that works fantastically well. It's just I need new
Mhm.
cables.
the PS3 even had that yellow light of death thing.
Oh. Shit.
Obviously, nothing compared to the Xbox 360's red ring of death, but
No shit.
oh god.
But yeah, the I think what it was that the thing you got to be careful with PS2 Slims these days is the plastic has gotten
That's
so.
That's it.
Yep.
End match.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Sure.
So wouldn't you know it, they got a dirty win because Hacksaw decided to be a cheating bastard.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hit him in the back of the head with a fucking 2x4.
Well, the
Yeah,
rest
I
was
was-
distracted.
Anyways, I was trying to say though is like the one thing you have to be careful with like PS2 Slims is that the age of the consoles, like the plastic on them, like
Yep.
they're starting to weaken, and the
Uh-huh.
sensor that's supposed to tell the PS2 okay lid is shut, you can read the disc. Because the plastic has weakened over the years, a lot of them you have to open it up and tape the sensor down now because the plastic doesn't apply enough pressure anymore.
That's what happened on mine. That's why I had to replace it a couple weeks ago. Cost me like $40.
Weird, because I've never had that happen.
Well, if it happens again, don't replace it. Just open it up and tape the sensor down, and there you
Again.
go. Problem solved.
It
Because I
was
just
like a
said it
decade
hasn't
old, to be
happened.
fair.
Right.
One match down, boys and girls.
One
Of
step,
the,
3 to
like-
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to like it when they did this, where they had the wrestlers actually draw their numbers with live.
Nah, yes,
Sorry, I
the
really should be
balls,
talking about the pay-per-view.
the balls in a metal cage.
Oh my
Yes,
Yeah, this is what we usually do. We talk about other
Yeah.
things.
balls in a cage.
Balls to the wall.
And Ted DiBiase
Oh
not
my-
happy with his number.
Oh, Jesus. Lord have
You know,
mercy
$10
on our
million
soul
man.
right
I
now.
think you just buy the number 30 slot. 'Cause I think this is the first one with the 30 man.
No, the last. Oh wait, might be. I mean, I know there was a 2-hour special that wasn't actually a pay-per-view, but did get put on VHS and then later DVD. But I don't know if that was last year's or the year before.
Honky is mad.
No, this is actually the second one that's live.
Right.
I think. I don't know.
I don't know either.
And proof-
Bushwhackers just got away with swapping.
And proof that WWE's always been racist.
Yeah.
Not even just by color, but also by nationality.
Uh-oh.
And the fucking snake would be on screen, wouldn't it?
Oh, there we go. It's the snake. Look at it.
Nope.
It's like actually, you
Big
think they're drawing
ol'
for
snake.
Jake, they're actually just drawing for the snake.
Yeah, Damien.
I love Damien.
Nice snake.
And there's
And
the rockers.
The super blonde HBK.
It looks so fucking strange seeing him with that hair color.
It looks strange seeing him with hair at all after Super Showdown.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
was
not,
keep-
watching-
not seeing him with hair. It looks strange.
I was watching footage of like the Rockers before they came to WWF and they're in other territories. Listening to Shawn Michaels speak back then, he sounded so different.
Oh, by the way, yeah, this is actually the second ever. Last year's, and this is actually the first one that was a live pay-per-view, so yeah. Last year's was, as I said, actually a house show, technically, that got VHS release and a DVD release.
Oh, here she comes.
Which means, unfortunately, I know who wins this Royal Rumble. Fuck.
Don't kill it for us yet.
I'm not going to, don't worry.
It's a man.
It's a man,
A
man.
big, sweaty man.
Not clearly it's Becky Lynch. I mean, what?
Rockin' Robin versus, I actually don't know who this one is. Oh god, Judy Martin,
Okay, then.
who actually is a lot younger than I realized here. I thought she was about 50, 55-ish.
She looks about 50.
I think she's
Yeah.
actually only in the late 30s though, or something like that.
I guess some people just don't age very well.
They don't.
Alcohol will do that to you. Especially alcohol and drugs, I suppose.
Yeah.
Shit.
I guess Opie died again.
No. I'm just like tense right now.
Rip he dead lol.
But
Don't
Opie, there's
die.
women on the screen right now.
Yeah, you want
I
to pause
know.
for the cause or what?
I'm trying to get this done quick.
It's hard to
You're
think.
just speed running.
It's hard to think. You know, you see.
Yes.
Are you speedrunning?
No, I'm recording, but yeah, I win. Okay,
What
I
are-
can
what-
put that down.
You can.
Boy, what are you
can Enjoy
recording?
the women's match.
Mario World, just a hack. I just finished it. Yay!
It's
Another
hard
one?
to think. You know, the women of this era, fairly decent in ring, not great or anything. Get no reaction. Women during the fucking Attitude Era couldn't fucking wrestle their way out of paper bag. for the most part, minus 1 or 2. Cheered like crazy. Women about 5 years later get no reaction. People like fucking Maurice and the Bella twins and all that crap can't wrestle. And nowadays we've got a fucking woman as probably the most popular person in the fucking industry.
Yep.
Yeah, Becky Lynch.
Yep, the man.
Yep.
The man.
The man.
I still say that
that-
thing where she ended Raw bloodied up. Fucking one of the most awesome images in years.
In my opinion, she's legitimately one of the best things to have happened for WWE in 2018.
Her attempted heel
Yep.
turn definitely was obviously it didn't work, but it brought out a side of her that really needed to come out to make her the star she's become.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing too is like, I get so annoyed at people who is like to call people like bandwagoners or like, oh, you only like her now because of the gimmick change. It's like, fuck off.
No, here's the thing. I can understand that to an extent, but let me put it this way. I've always thought Becky Lynch was a good wrestler. I've always said that. Oops,
Same. She was always one of my favorites.
I can't ever say I was a massive fan of hers. I always thought she was good in the ring, but she had very little character, if any at all. Her character was very boring. She was very much just a fired up baby face. But as soon as they actually, were willing to give her a try with something different and she ran with it, fucking hell, yes, I want this. This is good. This is fucking awesome.
I can see where you're coming from, at least.
I'm not saying you did, but I can understand people, wanting to jump on that. There's actually something to be happy about and to follow.
Right.
And like I said, I still think her being bloodied up, but standing triumphant at the end of Raw is still one of the fucking coolest things I've seen on Raw in years.
It was. There we go.
It helps that her theme music's always been awesome, though.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, and now there's this, and I'm just hoping WWE doesn't pull a lol WWE moment with it.
I'll be honest though, this is probably the one few times you'll actually I'll be able to say this. They've actually done really well with her, because even when she got injured and couldn't do Survivor Series or whatever it was, I thought, okay, they're gonna fuck this up. They're gonna leave her off the show for a while or whatever, and she's gonna lose momentum. It didn't happen, thankfully. They managed to keep her relevant. They managed to keep her in the spotlight, even though she wasn't able to wrestle. And I will
Because
give
Twitter
them,
exists.
with Twitter, that definitely helps. I will say this: they haven't fucked it up yet, and that amazes me. Of course, they've tried to get some of that back on Charlotte, but at the very least, Charlotte is a good wrestler. I'll give her that. And I do actually. I've always been a fan of Charlotte. So.
Oh yeah, she's definitely a good wrestler. I'm not gonna take that away from her.
But the problem is she's in the main event scene of
that
the women.
That is the only problem.
era way
All
too
the
much.
time.
Overexposed.
Yeah.
So actually, Turbo, the question from last episode with the X-Pac heat, Charlotte's getting that way for me now.
Fair enough. I
He's
can
been
understand
that way.
overexposure, and I'm not trying to start anything here with Scarecrow. I felt the exact same way about Roman Reigns for the last 3 years.
Of course.
I don't dislike the guy. In fact, Fonda can even attest to the fact that he and I on the podcast I used to say all the time, I think he's actually a good. I just hated
I've heard that.
I've ever hated the situation with him. That was all. But I can perfectly
Yeah.
understand why everybody feels that way with Charlotte. I actually
He's also. That's the thing. I've always said this about Reigns and Charlotte. They're great workers. It's just when you see something too much, it can often get to the point where it's like it just starts to feel stale in your minds, and it's like you yearn for something new.
That is also why something I said last episode as well. The wrestling at the moment is probably better than it's ever been in WWE's entire history, but because good wrestling has become the like a every week thing in terms of in-ring stuff. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
we're now desperately hungry for good storylines and good characters, which we're not getting. But because we're getting such good wrestling at the moment, we tend to not care as often anymore. That we're getting like 4 or 5 star matches nearly every pay-per-view.
Yeah.
At least on NXT and stuff, anyway. So
Right, because NXT's got like a lot of 5-star matches.
Yeah, here's the thing. You can say what you want
matches
about
this
Seth
year.
Rollins, but he usually does put on at least a 4-star match. Usually. Obviously, his
Right.
match against Dean Ambrose not with, standing there.
But I liked that match, even though Seth was in it, and I was shocked.
Which surprising. Here's the thing, story-wise, it just didn't make sense. Again, they've ruined fucking Dean Ambrose's heel turn anyway, but as I said last time, it's a blood feud. They're supposed to be beating the shit out of each other, and they're having an actual wrestling match. It makes no sense.
But there's potential for a build because Rollins lost the title.
Yeah, but here's, like I said, though, that should have been another reason they wanted to kick the shit out of each other. There's a reason the crowd turned on it, because it wasn't what they were expecting. It wasn't actually a technically bad match or anything like that. It just made no sense in terms of
That's
the
dumb.
storylines.
Oh yeah, would you look at that? Another match in the books.
It was a fucking women's match with two women we barely know anything about.
I just
A decent,
don't even
actually,
know who the
I'll
fuck
give
they
it this. Actually, a decent match. It wasn't a bad match. There just wasn't really much anything to say.
Nope.
yeah,
God
pretty
damn.
much.
Let's put it this way: as long as the fucking Fabulous Moolah isn't in there botching everything she does, it's going to be a half
Or
decent
selling,
match.
or selling people against their will. We're all good.
Anyways, back to what we were talking about before.
I just want to point out there's a kid on the fucking aisle dressed up as a Ninja Turtle.
Wait,
That's
really?
awesome. Yeah, I just saw him then as Rockin' Robin was
God damn
passing. Let's see if I can pick him out again when one of the wrestlers comes down. He had the fucking shell on and everything. It was awesome.
hmm
Ooh, wrestling figures.
In the 80s, no less. I didn't know they went back that far.
They're fucking bulky things as well, aren't they?
WrestleMania 5.
Live from Madison Square Garden. Oh,
April 2nd.
wrong one.
That was Mania 1. Where remember, we were live from Madison Square Garden.
Seriously, I think they showed that fucking graphic about 20 times.
They might have. Hey, look, we're
Live
live
from the summit in Houston,
Summit
Texas.
in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
I'm Vince McMahon, and I kissed Hulk Hogan. Damn it!
Yes.
Oh, here
I'm
he
sure that-
is. The
There's the
African-
Keem.
Look at the little dance.
My
he
man.
does.
Man, he can dance.
You call that dancing, really?
Well, I mean, for a big guy.
It looks like somebody who's got an itch and he doesn't know if he's allowed to scratch it in public or not.
So
Probably
it's like he's
hasn't-
trying to blend in at a nightclub, dude.
Yep, there you go.
Or he's just got to go to the bathroom, though.
Yeah,
I'm probably
he-
gonna do
he's,
that
he's
too.
he's a guy in church or class or something. Really needs to go for a shit,
I'm McElmans.
but doesn't want to appear rude.
I don't know.
And what is the up with that fucking onesie thing he's wearing? Jesus Christ!
It's probably the only thing that fits, bro.
It looks like a American football, mascot that drowned and they skinned it and gave it to Hakeem as his outfit or something.
Good lord.
I know, I kind of went
That's
very
so
dark with that, didn't I?
As you see Ted DiBiase draw another number.
Yeah, because he paid somebody off.
To take the other number, I'm guessing.
Uh,
Didn't we already see this? Oh no. If
no,
if he brings
finding
back,
another
He
mark.
walks off again.
if he brings back,
He's
Slick, I'm
finding
pretty
another
sure.
mark.
Yep. I think they,
Yep,
I think
there
they
it
just
is.
show it the same fucking cutscene twice.
Okay. Okay.
I think the pay per view is just having a stroke.
It
I didn't
is.
accidentally rewind, did I? No, I can
No.
tell. No.
No, I'm in the same spot. No. Yeah. I was about to rewind it just to make sure.
I'm just doing a drive with my wrist.
Okay, this must have been a mistake in editing because I'm seeing the same fucking thing. Turbo.
Yeah,
Look at the
it
way
has
he's
to
just
be.
doing this. It's just like, oh yeah, let me dance my wrist and just get all these gyrations and motions with it. Hell yeah!
What the fuck are we watching here?
We don't
Wrestling.
know anymore.
Oh yeah.
I'm totally African. Look at me, damn it! I'm totally not a stereotype or a bad.
I'm not totally taking
totally
the
not a
piss
bad
out of Dusty
character.
Rhodes.
We come from the Africa. We leave. Have you seen my Hammer Greatest Mix CD? We leave that on the spaceship when we come from the Africa. It says Hammer. Hammer, don't hurt them. And Hammer. I am Hammer.
And it's okay because he's black.
Oh, hey, it's Mean Gene.
Gene Oakland. Did this guy ever have a full head of hair?
I don't know. Look on the bright side. This isn't SummerSlam.
Ah, true, true.
Gentlemen,
Fuck it.
as you know, the Ultimate Warrior. Fuck it.
Fuck
Ultimate Warriors just too
I love
great.
that.
I'm
It's so
glad
funny.
they let it-
Which one was that, by the way? Which SummerSlam? 91, I think.
It was like 91 or 92.
I can't wait for us to get to that. I may actually have to put the audio up just for that part.
Which part?
Where they're doing the interview and then the sign falls behind him. He goes, "Fuck it," and it's kept in the fucking.
Oh
it's
yeah.
kept
Fuck
in
it.
the actual recording. It's awesome.
I like that if you
Oh.
actually listen close enough, you'll actually hear Vince McMahon go smooth.
Ah, Ninja Turtle. Oh no, I thought I saw the Ninja Turtle kid there for a second.
I'm looking for him.
He's actually closer to the
There you go, guys.
thing coming
There you
in.
go, guys, in the chat.
I can't see it. Fuck you.
I'll play it later.
Fuck it.
Foul mouth blooper. SummerSlam
Fuck it.
'89. Yep,
Fuck it.
this year.
Fuck it.
I gotta be here for that. And ravishing.
Oh, it's a shame this guy never became more than mid card. I mean, I
Unfortunately.
know I said last time I didn't like his program with the Warrior, but that's because Warrior was the wrong choice for it. It should have been Hogan he was feuding with. Actually, no, because it would have just been an automatic loss. Never mind.
Yeah,
he-
Hogan would have been, I'm going to win, and this match isn't going to draw any money, brother.
Ravishing
Yep.
Rick Rude. Every anti's fucking crush
Yeah.
from the early 90s and
Yes.
late 80s.
That's an L.
For a lick. Anybody ever use one of those things that he's pumping at the moment?
No.
I like Warrior.
Oh, my warrior.
Who doesn't seem to have the IC title, by the way?
Plot twist, he actually left it backstage.
Probably. I'd imagine he'd be leaving that fucking thing just laying all over the place.
Rick Rude just booked out of that ring.
It's like, I don't want to deal with that. No. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, he's still IC champion. He just doesn't have the fucking belt.
Like we said, he probably leaves that
Oh,
thing.
wait,
all
isn't
over
this
the place.
isn't this like a pose off? It's not a match, is it? It's a fucking pose off.
Is that what?
This
Yeah,
can't
I
be.
thought. Okay. Is
Let me
that what
check the
Finkel
match
was
card.
saying? Please do.
It's the pose off. I just remembered.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Son
and,
of a bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
Vince,
Heenan making a
Vince,
case.
fucking hell. Why is it so difficult for you to understand? We don't want this shit. Jesus
Yep,
Christ.
we want to see people pose.
To be fair, I think the last time they actually had a posing contest, wasn't it between Triple H and Scott Steiner?
Oh, yeah.
Something like
True,
that.
yeah. Yeah, they did.
Which
have
was a
that.
long time ago at this point. It was like over 15 years ago, but... Well, it was actually about 15 years ago, but here's the thing. It took them a long time to realize people don't want that shit in wrestling.
No.
If you're
Yeah,
gonna if you're
we
gonna do it
just-
if you're gonna do it like have it announced, have it start, and then like 30 seconds later have the heel attack the face, fine. Don't dedicate a 15-20 minute segment to it.
Yeah.
There's a reason the World Bodybuilding Federation didn't last, Vince. Nobody gave a fuck.
Just fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Got that on my
There you go.
I really hope my parents don't come down in a moment.
That would suck.
I have to. I mean, they know I like wrestling, but then I have to actually explain what's going on here, and that'd take a long
I
time.
hate it when that happens. When
I can
people just
explain.
come over or I'm on voice chat or whatever the fuck. People
The
hear
legal
shit or
age, I
see
swear.
shit in
It'd
the
be like
background. What the
it'd be
fuck?
like when I'm watching anime or something, because a lot of the stuff I watch is like ecchi stuff, but it's got a lot of action or fun stuff. But they come down when it's
Yeah.
like showing boobs or something.
Of course.
Oh.
Every time.
We love that.
Every time.
The fucking opie dragon over here,
Oh, Pie
Uh-huh.
Dragon. Oh, yeah.
fucking dress
Yep.
break, baby.
Well, you
Yes.
can't say no.
I know that would always be. If I ever actually get around to making an RPG with my RPG Maker software, I might put you in the game and just give you the fucking dress break as a skill or something.
Oh, please. Please.
Because I know you'd
would've
love
been
that.
I'll star my own game.
Damn.
Opie Man 100, the Opie Dragon.
Wait, no, no. I thought of something funnier. Make
No.
him the Dan Hibiki of your game.
I don't know
Just
what
make
that
him
is.
shit.
What is that? Oh.
Dan Hibiki from Street Fighter, also known as the worst
Oh,
character
wasn't
of all
he
time.
trained by
Oh,
the same person as
damn.
Ken and
Okay.
Ryu?
Yeah,
Ryu or
and
whatever?
he got
Okay.
kicked out. He's so shit.
Gadouken. Gadouken.
This Hadouken doesn't even get arm's length out. It's hilarious.
I can play Dan very well though, surprisingly. Always have. I just prefer, like Ryuken Akuma guy, somebody who doesn't suck, but
Right.
you know.
You know, Scarecrow, it's funny. I mentioned Street Fighter. Sub got me into Ultra Street Fighter.
Good, I'm glad. I saw you playing it the other day and I was like, yep, this sub has that effect on
Nobody
people.
seems. I mean, I'm not a fighting game fan. I know enough about Street Fighter, but nobody seems to really like 5 very much. I've noticed.
Nope.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, Opa.
Fuck it.
But
He's
yeah.
gonna go test his dress break.
Excuse me, no.
Oh, Ken looks like a homeless man. That's the main complaint I've got.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
What?
We just hear him shout dress break in the background, and then the little girl screams.
Dress break!
I'll be right back.
Oh, he's still here.
Damn it.
Okay.
Damn, Opa.
Damn it. Let me leave.
I just dropped my fucking iPad on the floor.
Oops.
I didn't actually break it. It's on the carpet, so it didn't actually fall very far.
Good. That would have been
But
tragic.
seriously, I mean, there has to be points in wrestling where it's like, you're watching either with somebody that doesn't really watch it, knows what it is, obviously, and stuff like that, but doesn't watch it. And you just fucking cringe because you see something and you think, oh shit, it's going to be one of those moments in wrestling.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You're like,
fuck-
oh shit. No.
like the fucking Vince McMahon Hornswoggle paternity test and all that shit, and it's like, oh god. They look at you.
You know,
right-
when we get to Royal Rumble 2000, there's one thing
oh,
in
the Miss
particular.
Rumble, the Miss Rumble swimsuit competition,
Yep.
where fucking
Yeah,
Mae
Before that
Young
started,
won.
kind of one of my favorite Jerry Lawler one-liners of all time.
Which was what?
He was yelling at Howard Finkel to get out of the ring. Get out of here.
Oh.
These women aren't your type. They're not inflatable.
I remember. Yeah, that was a good
Oh
one.
god. Damn.
That was a great
Here's
one-liner.
the thing: when Jerry wasn't in the PG era, he was actually quite funny.
He was.
But as soon as those restrictions were played on him, and he wasn't able to go. Well, not I wouldn't say full perverted, but he was able to at least go somewhat. He was funny, but as soon as that stopped, no.
Yeah.
He just started sucking big time. By I'd say about 2007, 2008, he was really getting
But see,
bad.
that was when he was already a face.
Which one? During the Attitude Era?
No. Like, after he... Like, when he stopped being all perverted and whatnot.
Yeah, here's the thing though. People more associated him with like perverted comedy, didn't they? So as soon as he stopped being that, his brand of comedy was really shit in comparison. I mean,
Yeah.
I assume a lot of it was like Vincent McMahon in his ear and stuff, but
Oh.
it just got really fucking boring listening to Jerry, and a lot of what they tried to put off as humor was just really, really terrible jokes. I mean, it doesn't help. I like ecchi humor anyway, but. Because it's one of my favorite finger humors. I mean, you see how often I take the piss out of Opie with sex jokes and stuff like that. It's
Right.
one of my favorite things to go to. But I don't know. As soon as the shackles were put on and they couldn't do it as much or even at all, it just got to the point where Jerry Lawler brought absolutely nothing to the announce table anymore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
With JR, yes, fine, because he could actually get something out of the King, but Michael Cole,
Exactly.
not a fucking chance. In the PGR,
Nope.
Michael Cole did not have a chance of getting anything out of Lawler.
Nailed it right on the nail.
Dang.
Warrior about to go Kaioken here.
Warrior!
Actually, would have made he would have made a really good live action Goku.
Fuck it.
Yeah, he probably would have.
He's got the
Got
big
the hair for
he's got
it.
the big hair. He can make himself look really intense. I'm pretty sure he could just remember the one word of Kaioken. Yeah, he could do it.
Okay.
And then he mispronounces Vegeta as Vegeta or something like that.
As long as he
Vegeta.
doesn't magically start shouting Hadouken, we'll be fine. It's
Hadouken.
like, wait a minute, that's not
He
right.
starts calling his wife Chai Chai.
Chi-Chi.
Yeah, I know, but he
wait.
pronounced it as Chai Chai. Because he doesn't know how the fuck to pronounce it.
Of course.
By the way, how long has this segment been going on?
Too long.
It feels about 10
5
minutes.
minutes.
It feels more like
5
10.
to 10 minutes.
Seriously, what is it with the Rumble in these early days of having these ridiculous segments? We had Dino Bravo, I think, last year do that fucking weightlifting
I had the
thing.
bench press stuff.
To kill time.
That went on for
Uh-huh.
almost 30 fucking minutes.
That
30
was-
minutes!
I can't
That
remember.
felt like
Push-up contest.
torture.
It really was,
Push-up
dude. It was
contest.
fucking horrible. This, alright, it makes a certain amount of I don't like it, but it makes sense. These two are feuding. You know, Rue wants to prove
Workout.
himself, better warrior in one respect or another. Last year's had absolutely no reason to be there. It was a guy trying to break a world record. That was it. There was no story. There was no feuding or anything. It was, like I said, it was Dino Bravo, I think, just basically just trying to break the world bench press record, and that was it. It was ridiculous. It was boring. It was tedious. Just like I'm getting tedious now.
Well, I mean,
Right.
it's just, some big oily man showing their bodies off.
I'm sure Vince was loving it. It was sitting in a pile of goo like Stan Marsh in that South Park episode, but it's just
Yikes.
fucking boring. These segments just aren't fun for anybody, apart from
They're not.
maybe a handful of people. Look, everybody's set on their asses. They don't care.
Yep. It's about right.
Here's the thing. This is late 80s as well. The crowd were a lot kinder to shit like this, but they might not be booing it, but they're not cheering. They're just sat on their asses.
Yeah, it's complete silence. I just checked the commentary. Not even the commentators are talking. It's just dead silent.
Wow.
Like there's music playing, but there's nothing to play music over. If you get my drift.
Oh, they had music playing anyway. I think even in the live version. But the Warrior might get a slight pop just because he's like the big face here, but that's about it.
Yeah, he already got his pop.
No, I mean when he's posing, he might get a very slight pop or something. But again, it's only really because he's Warrior. It's not because they actually enjoying this fucking section.
It's like we paid money to watch men beat the shit out of each other. Not pose downs.
There's really not a lot to say. There's no point even fucking paying attention. They're just going to another fucking rant or talk about something else at the moment. We were talking about the women earlier. Would you like to see the supposed main event of next year's Mania? Because I really want to see Lynch versus Rousey in the main event.
That would totally sell out.
Yeah.
Mania always sells out anyway, but I would love to see that.
Because honestly, that would be a kick-ass match.
It's the only story at the moment worth telling. But even so, I think there's never going to be a better point where women's wrestling is going to be so high.
Becky and Ronda would tear the house down.
Oh, they'd have a really good match because basically you got two women who are basically going to keep doing the same thing of trying to rip each other's arms off.
Yeah, it's just a battle of the submissions.
What the fuck was that? He sprays something in his eye, so he just keeps flexing.
And then he starts whacking him over the head.
It's like, okay, you know what? Enough of this. Let's get some
You
actual
know what?
wrestling
Yeah,
in
it's
here.
fine. It's fine. It's a fine ending, Vince. Let's just finish this and, like we said, get back
Turns
to some
into a
wrestling.
fight. Needless to say, Rude lost. So
Yeah, but to be fair, we all lost. It was a worthless segment.
yeah,
The only
Yeah,
one
our
that
damn
won in all
right.
this was Vince.
backstage in a pile of his own goo.
Linda look right next to him, looking at him in shame.
It happens.
Jeez, Warrior actually looks pretty weak here. Okay, never mind. There he goes. There's the Kaioken.
Yep. Warrior!
You don't need to beat the shit out of everybody, Warrior.
Oh, poor Dave. Oh, fuck.
Warrior
He just got
likes
flung
to
across the fucking ring.
destroy everybody.
Just get out of the ring, man.
I'm
Throwing
surprised.
them things.
I'm surprised they didn't have him come out with the IC strap though at any point.
Did he really need it?
No, but I'm surprised just to showcase it more than anything else. It's not going to get shown at any other time tonight. I don't think so.
Can't wait to
Look,
see
look
him.
at this. He gets sprayed in the eyes, and then he just keeps posing. It's just weird how they did that.
It is. You're right.
I think maybe he didn't feel the water or something, maybe, or whatever it was.
Of course not. He's Warrior.
He's too coked up to feel anything.
Yeah, he was high.
Warrior no-sells everything.
Huh, kind of like Braun
Oh,
Strowman.
look, a dildo.
Could you imagine trying to fit that thing? Never mind.
That'd be interesting. I'm sure there's a poster somewhere.
But we gotta plug WrestleMania 5
Trademark.
Again. WrestleMania
for
5.
April 2nd, 1989.
I'm not
Hey.
clapping for that.
1989.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
God
Thank
bless you.
Thank you. Glad,
Don't
glad
drop
to
that
see I'm
kid.
allergic
Do
to
not drop the
WrestleMania
kid.
5, it seems.
Obviously. Don't drop the soap. What, Turbo?
Oh, hi, Mr. Fuji.
Mr. Fuji.
Don't forget, my Asian daughter is fine but off limits. No, he's just talking about Demolition. It's cool.
I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say, don't forget, Carl Anderson has a hot Asian wife.
And he does.
Which one is it that's married? I actually want to see what she looks like. Which one is it she's married to? Gallows
Carl
Anderson.
Anderson.
Carl Anderson. Okay.
Anderson.
I still love that Anderson just always brought mention to it. With the hot Asian wife!
Because she is. That's why he keeps putting babies in her.
I must admit, I've got a bit of a fetish for Asian women, so yeah. Yeah, she's hot.
So
She's
like
very hot.
Asuka,
Fuck.
so when Asuka won the title, you were just beside yourself in jizz, right?
No, because you forget when it comes to wrestling, my waifu is Bailey.
Oh yeah, but of course, but she's already had a title run. Granted,
Yeah.
it was time ago and it was
Hi,
trash,
Jimmy
but
Groot.
she got it.
But here's the thing, I do like Asuka, and I do actually find her quite attractive, actually.
She is.
I mean, I'm not thinking. I actually am not a fan of like the multicolored hair. I mean, in terms of like a wrestler, it looks awesome. In terms of like attractiveness, I don't actually find it attractive.
It's the rainbow hair.
Yeah, I like I say for wrestling, it looks absolutely awesome though. It fits her personality really well. So
Hey, we're live at the summit in Houston, Texas.
it's still not going to be out the Madison Square Garden one from Mania 1. The show's
Mania.
yeah, the Mania 1 they add it constantly. Didn't it? It had like 20 times come up.
E.
It's like, just to remind you, we're live from Madison Square Garden for
live.
WrestleMania.
New York City.
And we are barely an hour
Wait,
in.
Isn't that
Oh,
the
boy.
King of the Ring chair?
Oh, yeah. It'll make sense, I think. I hope.
Hey, Jesse the Body for King. I'm with it.
It's a shame this guy never. I mean, obviously, I could easily go back and watch stuff pre-Mania 1, but I would love to have seen him get on an actual match at least once after Mania 1. Just to see what he'd have been like in the ring.
Probably actually would have been quite interesting.
Because he's such a
Very.
good fucking heel in terms of commentary. He's the guy that oozes charisma as well, which is fantastic. He obviously
Easily.
he's completely at home on the microphone. The only problem is obviously I think he had to stop wrestling a little bit earlier than most would. So, and yeah, here's the thing: at this point, the King of the Ring was actually already a thing. It was a house show instead of a pay-per-view and all that. So.
All right.
I don't think Haku actually won though. I think it was Harley Race who won, but he because here's the thing: when they won the King of the Ring, they usually kept like the title of King of the Ring and used it as an actual character thing for a while. But he actually had to leave. I think he got injured, so he gave the title of King to Haku, which is why he's King. I don't think Haku actually ever won the King of the Ring, if that made any sense what I just said.
A big
Something
Samoan
like that.
guy is playing a king that's not a scorpion. It's kind of confusing.
Well, it's not The Rock, so
I'm always been shocked
What do
that they never gave him a King of the Ring win, like in '96 or '98 or something.
Who?
Rock.
Yeah, but he had that banger of a final match with Ken Shamrock in the '98 King of the
True.
Rings.
1990. Sorry.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've got a list here. I've got my own list of thinking I'm gonna do like what Thunder did last time. 1985 first King of the Ring winner was Don Morocco. 86 was Harley Race. 87 was actually Randy Savage. 88 was Ted DiBiase. 89 was Tito Santana, and the last one in 91 before it became a King of the Ring pay-per-view was actually Bret Hart, who was the only one person who won it twice.
Yeah, of course, and the king just got dumped on it.
I love that robe, though. Looks like Ross Tweddell's,
yeah.
though, from Cultaholic.
It looks good.
it really does.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
What, Ross on wrestling?
No, from, yeah. The cape is very, very similar. Or the robe, whatever.
Yeah, I love Ross Twinnell.
He's pretty funny. Hello, you sexual wank pheasants.
Wankers.
I'm sorry, but Americans cannot say wankers properly.
No, we cannot.
It just does not sound right coming out of your mouths.
It definitely does not.
To be fair, though, I don't think that's really the national swear over here anymore. We've had wankers, we've had bollocks, but these days we just go with the good old-fashioned cunt.
Oh, so you're taking the Australian route.
Well, here's the thing. For them, it's like a greeting, essentially. For us,
Oh,
it's
yeah, that's
actually a
right.
swear. You know, I
That's
think,
how they say good morning to each other.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I've had a few conversations like that with Michael, actually.
Yeah, I'm not shocked.
It shocks nobody, but yeah, I know for you guys in the States and stuff, it's still considered like a major swear word.
Yeah.
Over here, it's actually considered a minor curse at least this point. It's not much worse than damn or crap or something like that.
At this point, not the way y'all be throwing it around. Fucking cunt. Just, making whole sentences out of those two words just amazes me. But carry on, sir.
It's a Harley Race versus Haku match. I hardly think this is going to be 5 stars.
You're right. It's going to be 6. It would
Oh,
be
yeah.
7 in the Tokyo Dome.
And there's our Dave Meltzer joke of the day.
Someone had to bring it up.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
It's a match. It's a place where people do wrestling things in
Did anybody watch
Tokyo Dome. In Tokyo, Japan.
Did anybody watch
What
the,
What is with me?
pardon? What did you say, Thunder?
I was just making a joke
Oh, I was gonna say
about
in
how
terms
Tokyo
of,
Dome. It's a place where people wrestle.
I was gonna say in terms of like, well, I know it's not indie or anything like that, and all that, but did anybody watch the All In pay-per-view last year or earlier this
No.
year? You know, the one
No, but
where
I watched highlights.
I really wanted to, but I couldn't find it anywhere. You know, because no offense, I'm not gonna pay for it. Fuck that.
Hell no. $40 for some indie shit? Get the fuck out of here.
To be fair, I heard it was a really good show, but as I said, you never
It
know.
was.
Here's the thing, though. WWE have kind of, ruined any kind of trust I have when it comes to buying wrestling stuff. You know, because years of buying shit pay-per-views and all that. That I'm no
Yeah,
longer willing to
right.
trust anymore. If I can find something for free, wrestling-wise, I will find it.
Don't blame me on that.
Oh boy, it's a headbutt war.
No,
Meanwhile,
Harley,
I
don't you
still
know in
spend-
wrestling, if the person isn't from America, then they've got a massively hard head. You can't take it. And yes, I am
Wasn't
saying...
Harley Race the king of the diving headbutt though?
I have no idea.
Could have sworn that was Chris Benoit.
I thought that
Oh,
was
whoops,
Dynamite
wrong.
Kid, actually, but...
Yeah.
Because I thought Harley Race was the one that innovated the diving headbutt. Oh, pile driver.
You got suddenly quiet.
Before they get banned. Pile drivers.
You can hear us, can't you, Thunder?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. You said everything's
just-
quiet. I wondered.
It just went quiet for a moment.
Oh.
It's fine now,
Oh,
obviously.
fair enough. Well, what the fuck was that? The fuck are we watching?
Fuckamania!
He tried
the
to
fuck?
go over the top rope and couldn't make it. So he just fell.
He didn't fall over the top rope. He fell through the middle rope.
That's what I was saying. He was trying to go over the top rope, realized he couldn't make it, and then just said fucking fell through the middle rope.
What?
Oh, that's
Fuck
gonna be the fucking running joke for this entire episode. Now, just everybody going, "Fuck it."
Yep.
Probably. I can't English.
It's
Do you
okay. English is
English?
overrated, anyways.
You know what? I
You
should
ain't-
probably put a fucking asterisk next to Opie's name when he gets his score, just because he didn't stay for the fucking entire show.
Of course.
Yeah.
It happens.
I mean, it happens.
Still, could be worse.
Could be watching Wrestling Classic again.
Or the big
Or the
event.
big event.
God.
I don't think the big event was nearly as bad as the Wrestling Classic, though.
Wrestling
It was still
Classic was
shit.
awful.
Yeah, it was still shit. I'm not denying that whatsoever. But here's the thing: one was like shit that was diarrhea covering like a big pile of shit, whilst the big event was just diarrhea. So it was easier to handle.
Okay, actually, you know what? Legitimate question specifically for you, Turbo. Would you rather watch the Wrestling Classic or another Jinder Mahal title run?
How long does the title run last?
2 weeks.
I'll watch the title run. I will watch the title run for 2 weeks over the fucking Wrestling Classic. I don't care if it's only 2 hours long. It feels like a fucking eternity
Okay,
watching
the
that
man
show.
he defeats for the title is Brock Lesnar.
I'll
Okay,
I'll
I'd
still
watch
watch it.
that.
I'll still watch it.
I'd watch that.
You have to.
I-
The only way you're getting me to say no to that is if CM Punk returns and wins the title, and then Jinder Mahal wins it off him. That is the only way you're getting me to say the Wrestling Classic. Like I said, I'm not kidding. You watch that show, it's hard to believe that show is like 2 hours
that show
long.
is so bad.
We didn't
Felt
even when
like
we
5.
recorded it. When we recorded it, I don't even believe like half of what we were talking about was the actual show, and I believe that was the time that I burped like four times in succession and almost threw up during recordings.
Here's the thing with that one. That Wrestling Classic has become like the measuring bar for how bad a show can be at the moment.
Yes.
The big
Yes.
event was a close call, the close second. But I still say it did at least have one or two decent things on the show. The problem with the Wrestling Classic was any matches that potentially had the potential to be good, because it was a tournament, they didn't have time to kick it into second gear and actually make the match good. So you were essentially left with either unfulfilled matches that they just didn't have time, or you were having to watch fucking boring matches between people who didn't actually really know how to wrestle. You had fucking I'll get some shit for saying this. You had guys like Junkyard Dog, who, he's supposed to be a face. He's not a very good wrestler or anything like that. But you had him supposed to be the face, but he gets a bye all the way to the finals. Well, you had Randy Savage, who was obviously the workhorse of the entire event, but he's not allowed to put on a good match because the matches aren't long enough. And then he has to come out looking like the heel, even though, technically speaking, he's the babyface because he's the one that wrestles 3 or 4 matches. It's just backwards booking, terrible matches, boring ass story. There's nothing on the line. It's just a tournament. There's no title on the line. There's no title shot on the line. It's just fucking dull. It's boring, and god damn it, it nearly put us all to sleep.
It's true.
And it's only 2 hours, that's the thing.
Nice 2-hour nap.
That's what I mean. I mean, like, I'm right. We take the piss out of things like WrestleMania nowadays being like 7 hours long. No jest there. It is usually about 7 hours long if you include pre-show and all that shit.
Yeah, because it's usually a 3-hour pre-show with a 4-hour main event.
Yeah. And, you know, we take the piss out of that and all that, but here's the thing. It's at least kept entertaining for the most part where you don't want to fall asleep. But, like, with that show, even by 1986 standards, that show could not have been received well, because here's the thing, they never had another wrestling classic after that. They never called anything that. They never bothered with the name, because that show, in my opinion, probably tainted that name, the wrestling classic.
Probably.
Ooh, nice super
Easily.
kick. And wouldn't you know, the best fucking move of the match ended it.
Thank you, Lord.
And a young Shawn Michaels takes note.
Yee.
Harley Race.
Nope. Haku wins.
No, of course Haku wins. He's the king.
He's tough as yes.
Some of the stories you hear about this guy are ridiculous, though. Apparently, they're one of the hardest men in wrestling. What the fuck is he doing? Harley Race just fucking bumps like Dolph Ziggler.
I like Dolph though.
I do like Dolph as well, though.
Dolph is fine,
Dolph has been booked
I guess.
atrociously. The only person I think currently on the roster booked worse than him is Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
I'm talking like in concession, like over years and stuff.
Man, seeing Bray Wyatt booked the way he was is heartbreaking.
You have the
Hashtag
next
91
Undertaker.
day title.
You have the next Undertaker right for the picking. Obviously not same character, but at least that same kind of dark, you know, spooky kind of guy. And you fucking waste him. Constantly. What the
Yeah.
fuck are you doing?
At least he did get one world title reign out of it, but
they used
he
him as a
could've
fucking
had it.
transitional
Job
champion.
done.
yeah.
It
Like,
was
he was a
ridiculous.
transition for Orton, who transitioned into everybody's favorite title reign of all time.
In the Mahal.
Jesus.
Yay!
Though thankfully we
Maharaja.
did get the year-long
God,
title
me
reign from
dick is so
AJ
fucking
at the end of
weird.
it.
Like, just look at this guy's attire.
Look at the
He's
fucking
got like
green screen behind. Jesus Christ.
He's a barber.
Holy green screen.
He's got a fancy white jacket. He's got purple gloves. He's got like a necktie. More like a
I
throat.
like that necktie. I love that necktie.
It looks like a clip-on tie.
It does actually, doesn't it?
totally-
It doesn't look like it's meant to be. It looks like he's just got like a red
Yeah.
ribbon and a clip-on tie connected to it.
Well, no, that's a full-on clip-on bow tie. Because it would go around your whole neck.
Hmm.
Him and his 2 meat slugs.
Oh god, the eternally old age Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Oh, good.
I'm a grandpa and I just look bored.
He always does look bored. There's no fucking passion there.
The guy has like, I've tried to to find footage of like Valentine having any other facial reaction and I can't find it.
He's got, like, perpetual resting bitch face.
Yeah. That is a great way of describing it, actually.
Resting bitch face.
I do like the little logo behind him, though, for him. That's
That
pretty
is a
good.
nice logo.
For 89,
Greg
yeah,
the
that's actually
Hammer.
not bad.
I mean, it's still better than the Great Balls of Fire
Oh
logo.
god, don't. Oh, I forgot. Here's the thing though. I haven't had a second Great
Balls
Balls of
on
Fire though,
fire.
have they?
It is a penis.
Ironically enough, that pay-per-view actually wasn't that
It
bad.
actually wasn't,
It
but the
wasn't.
fucking name was ridiculously bad.
The name was dumb.
It made no sense. Even
was.
in wrestling terms, that made no sense.
Goodness gracious. Great
Unless
balls
every
on fire.
fucking match was gonna be an Inferno match, it made no sense.
Balls.
So I mean, the problem was listening. It made itself most apparent when I was listening to Braun Strowman announce his match stipulation with Reigns.
Great
It's like, I'll see you at Great Balls of Fire. It's an ambulance match.
It did. It just kind of made the entire thing a fucking stupid joke. It was ridiculous.
It's true.
I mean,
the Twitter jokes were endless.
it's gonna be it's difficult sometimes to take wrestling seriously anyway, but you don't have to fucking make it that easy to take the piss.
Just
They did
Great
though.
Balls of Fire. Hey, you know, the same could have been said about Big Cass when he was walking through in his Titantron. He cut it off, and it says Big Ass.
That's what he is. With his steroid
Oh,
and
that
everything.
guy is fucking bloated like crazy. He looks about 5 months pregnant at the moment.
Yeah, I've seen his Impact run.
Oh, he's in Impact now?
He did something for them. I don't know if he signed, but he did something for them because I remember Russell Talk
Coming down
reporting.
to the ring, Big Jacks.
Yeah.
Coming down to the ring. Tall mass. I don't know.
Yeah, that works. Why not?
Big ass.
They might actually call him that. They don't mind swearing so much in Impact, do they? So, well, they didn't used to anyway. Oh yeah.
And again, I think Big Show at one point was referred to as like the Big Bastard or something
The
like
big
that.
nasty
Big-
bastard.
Yes.
I think that was around probably like 2000, 2001 though. Obviously,
Was that when he was
When he
with
was-
the WWF?
yeah,
Yeah, when he was feuding with Boss Man, that was his name.
yeah,
for
late
him.
'99. Then sorry, because they had their blow off match at Armageddon '99. I remember. So
I guess that was when he had long hair.
he had long hair, and then Big Boss Man drove away with Big Show's daddy's casket.
Or some shit.
No, it was the casket. I remember because that is one of those things where you also have to fucking
Ow.
face palm when it comes to wrestling.
Yes.
It was some shit.
Though there was,
I mean, if you need to point out one moment that everyone does facepalm over, it's got to be the Katie Vick stuff.
Katie Vick, Bobby Lashley's
Oh,
sisters for
Lord.
recent things.
Hope I comes back during Katie Vick. Oh no.
I'm sorry, but every time the fucking Katie Vick thing is brought up, I just shudder inside. I'm just like, oh god.
I screwed your
Well, you-
brains
Is that
out.
something not even hardcore wrestling fans can defend?
Yeah,
that was
it's-
shit.
Like I said, it's that.
Simulating sex
Yeah,
with a mannequin is okay.
I think that can be funny, but it's got no context. I mean, sorry, not context. It's got no place on a show like WWE. I think it could be funny, but
Yeah.
it's not just stuff like that. I said Bobby Lashley's sisters for a more recent one is completely cringe-worthy to the point it's not even funny anymore. It's just
Where he's
embarrassing.
just bending over in front of everyone. Little strange.
It's strange, but I don't think that's that bad. It's over in a few minutes. That was the fucking Bobby Lashley's sisters thing took fucking segments on Raw constantly. It was ridiculous for a while.
Yeah.
What else is there? There is probably
case you can't
loads of
tell.
shit. Hmm?
They're just cutting promos for the Rumble in case you can't tell.
Yeah, obviously that's why I don't mind talking.
Get off of the Rumble!
This has been going on for almost 20 fucking minutes.
Do you know what? I'm gonna say another cringeworthy thing from recent memory, and I'm probably gonna get a bit of shit for this. The fucking proposal between Cena and Nikki Bella.
Yes.
Ew.
That
It
I
was-
wholeheartly agree with.
I just found it was so fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Artificial. There was nothing real. I mean, obviously with Macho Man and Elizabeth, the whole thing, you forget that those two are actually love. Cena's always been 50-50 at best. People might respect him a bit more now because of the stuff he does. Nobody fucking likes Nikki Bella other than the fact they want to fuck her. Let's face it.
Ew.
Even then, there's better.
Even then,
Yeah.
here's the thing: the people that watch Total Bellas are fine. Put it on Total Bellas. There's no reason to fucking do it in the middle of a WrestleMania event.
Right.
And it was one of those things where it wasn't just boring for me. It wasn't just, badly acted, especially on Nikki Bella's part and all that. I actually found it really fucking terribly cringeworthy that I had to look away.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, is Opie actually back? I haven't heard him say anything yet.
No, he's not.
Oh.
I mistook him for someone else who's still here.
I think Thunder
Well-
actually. I think it was Thunder that made the noise, and we thought it was Opie.
Yeah, it was
Well-
Thunder.
I just make noises occasionally. Also, brother.
Who's cheering for Hulk Hogan?
Oh, this cocaine stuff is so good, brother.
Yeah, here's the thing. As I said, at this point, Hogan is still very much the most popular guy in WWF. I will say though, I think probably give it a year and a half. I definitely think the fans start turning on him. Obviously,
Let me tell you. Well, let me tell you how oiled up I am, brother.
Well, you can just tell how green screen this looks.
Yeah,
Just look at the pixel aliasing on Hogan's hair.
I know. I was looking at it.
They
It was
do. They did do a
Damn.
lot. They did do a lot of green screen back then, for sure.
Look at that mohawk he's got going on.
I think it might be
Is
time
that
to
a
throw in the
mohawk or is
towel,
that-
Hogan.
Or is that a receding
He's-
hairline?
He's probably just rambling about stuff, being like, "Oh, I'm going to bang Elizabeth," or something like, or just something like, "Well, let me tell you, I'm going to fight the Incredible Hulk, brother." I have no idea.
I like how
I-
Gene Oakland just stands there, not really saying or doing much. He just, yeah, this is another day at the office for me.
Until a sign falls down.
Fuck it.
Yep.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
I really want to. I can't wait for us to get to that.
Oh, that's gonna be a good day when we
I
get to that.
I am actually going to put
Yeah.
the audio on for that.
Yep. Include us all in that, please.
I obviously, who is it he's actually interviewing when that happens?
It's me and Gene. That's
No,
Doing
who's Mean Gene interviewing when he says that?
Rick Rude and Bobby Heenan.
Oh, okay. That thing has been fucking swaying left to right all pay-per-view.
Maybe
Looks
it'll
like it
fall.
should be falling down.
It does, doesn't it? I don't actually think it's meant to sway like that.
Doesn't look like it should be
'Cause
swaying.
Here's the thing, the other one is not moving at all.
Okay, guys, it's Royal Rumble time, so it's gonna be like
Oh,
thousands
God.
It's
coming out.
it's the Rumble Royal.
It's time to have a royally royal rumble. Royal rumble.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, this isn't the last match because we still got over an hour left.
No,
But it's gonna be
No,
no,
this
no, no,
is
no,
the
it
last
is the last match, dude. The Rumble used to be a lot longer than it. It
Yeah,
used to
pretty
be
sure it's the last match.
How are they gonna make the Rumble? Wait.
a minute-
Scarecrow,
a
did you
minute and a
forget how
half
long a
between
Royal Rumble match usually lasts?
They're usually about 50 minutes towards an hour.
Some of them go over an
Yeah,
hour.
I'm just saying that's on average. Obviously, yeah. There's no.
So an hour and 11 minutes in 1989.
well,
what we're
here's the
looking at.
thing. Howard Finkel
This is
is
the first
still.
30-man Royal
Yeah.
Rumble.
So there's actually a lot of rules to
Ah.
explain at the moment. That's why it's taking so long for it to get started.
Come on.
I did have a look at the timestamps for it. The match
Please,
does take over
oh,
an hour.
Axe and Smash.
Yep.
Demolition.
Representing Demolition.
Here comes the axe. Here comes the smasher.
Smashing axes to the. I don't know. I think I'm kind of slightly out of it. Not gonna
It
lie.
is getting late, dude. Even for me, it's like 5:30 in the morning now.
It's only
Indeed.
12:31.
Oh, lucky you.
11:31 here.
Has he got fucking glitter on his chest?
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell.
It looks like he even has it in his hair.
He was banging a stripper backstage. Okay, give him a minute.
No, he likes to dress up in Sailor Moon cosplay.
Which one would he be?
I have no idea, because I can't remember any of the names.
Yes.
Now, if Stein were here, he'd recite all of them.
Oh, yeah. I actually think they're
course.
just based off the planets, aren't they? Like Sailor Moon, Sailor Neptune, Sailor Venus, stuff like that, probably.
Something like that.
I assume so, anyway. I've never actually watched the show. The only thing I've done is that fucking puzzle game we did for the SLPH race.
That was hilarious. Lexi cussed so much. She cussed so much. And Gold didn't even say anything.
I think at that point, I think Goal's gotten to the point now where he hopes people will just stop swearing instead of asking them to, because he knows there's certain people. And here's the thing: I did the Sonic 3D Blast race recently. Even I actually let out a swear by accident, but he didn't say anything. At this point, I don't think he really cares much anymore.
I was gonna see.
Considering that they raced AVGN Adventures, Gold should embrace the less PG.
See, here's the thing, right? I was gonna say, like, well, he better keep hoping because I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
Well, let's put it this way:
Not with the
if
people that
Paris
we've
is if
got.
Paris is there, you're gonna get a lot of
Uh-huh.
swearing. That's gonna happen.
Yes.
Obviously, Lexi, he kind of banned from the channel and all that. I don't tend to. I'm obviously I swear like a fucking sailor here, but I do try and respect people's decisions when it comes to their channel. So I do try to not swear. Who else swears a lot though?
It was mainly just you and Paris.
No, there's somebody else actually. Thunder actually swears fairly often when he's in those races.
Oh,
I
well,
can't-
most of
I
the
can't.
races.
Michael,
Most of the
he's-
races I've
even
watched
when
with Thunder-
Michael when he was there, he swore quite a lot.
Oh
during the races.
God, yes.
I can't help
He-
myself. I just
It's
like to
fine,
go
it's the same.
fuckity fuck.
Oh, so do I. Like I said, I just
I know.
try to be a finger with it. By the way, yeah, Axe and Smash are the first two out, so yeah. Proof
Yes.
that wrestling
We're gonna be
is
here a while.
scripted.
We're gonna be here a while
Here's the thing: why are these two fighting? Why not just fucking wait for number 3 to come out?
because here comes number 3 right
No,
now.
what I'm talking about: why are they, they could have just had a beer or something in the middle of the ring. Had it
Yeah,
sit
Because
down
they're
for 2
actually
minutes.
respecting the every man for themselves mentality.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're supposed to be face, aren't they? Oh, it's Andre the Giant. Oh yeah, here's your fucking Iron. What is it? Fucking Iron Man? Is it they call it? The guy who goes from like early numbers to the end.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll last an hour in the ring, no problem. Just let him go and sit down in the corner.
He already looks like he's in pain.
1989. I think we're probably seeing him in his last couple of matches now. Actually,
Yeah, this is like one of Andre's last televised matches, probably.
had some more appearances, but yeah, he was done. He was actually done not long after this. I think
I think his last match was on like a house show.
it was actually. I don't remember the house show itself, but it was a house show for definite. I think it might have been in Europe actually. His last one.
I think it was in Scotland. He teamed with the Rockers in a 6-man tag.
That does sound right, actually. I'm just gonna look up what his last pay-per-view appearance was. I've got my thing here, so I don't have to use the computer. I wonder if he's gonna be the first guy eliminated. I mean, I know who wins, but I don't know like the elimination order and stuff.
I don't think he was first eliminated. Then again, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Good itch.
Greenwich. Excuse me. Where's the fucking matches here? Oh, there we go.
And here comes number 4.
Oh, Mr. Perfect. I'm still not used to not seeing him in his singlet yet, though.
It's so weird seeing him without his singlet.
Andre's last appearance on the pay-per-view was SummerSlam 91, but he wasn't actually in the match. He was just at ringside.
So what was his last?
I'm not
Match.
sure. I'm just taking a look. Just give me a second.
Oh, and there's an elimination.
It was the first guy gone. Oh, it was one of the Demolition, wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah, it was one of the guys from Demolition.
Pretty much.
Hmm.
All right. Whew. Oh,
Nice.
somebody got eliminated?
Bless you.
Yeah, you wanted. Which one is it? Is it Axe or Smash?
I can tell you. One of them.
I don't know what this.
I'll
I
know
don't
what this
know.
wrestler
I've
does.
been told.
Right. Well, he isn't on the card at this year's SummerSlam at all. In fact. So was he at this coming Mania? Actually, check
Andre
his-
with those big ham hocks. Oh my goodness, Gorilla Monsoon.
The question
Wow.
is how many fucking beer cans have those ham hocks been holding today?
Probably
lot.
30.
Andre put at least 60 cans away per day minimum.
Yeah, Andre actually does have a match at this year's Mania, so this isn't his last match. It's actually a singles match as well. It's not even a tag team match.
Oh. Oh, damn.
Was it Survivor Series? Maybe his last one.
Oh, they were trying to eliminate Andre. He's kind of in the
Failure.
ropes.
It took 7 men to eliminate Kurgan that time. That was hilarious.
No, he's at Survivor Series this for 1989 as well.
Did he have any appearances in 1990?
He appears constantly till 1991. His last appearance is SummerSlam 91, but he's not actually in that match. He's just at ringside.
Yeah, but what about any like wrestling appearances in 90?
I can check again. I'll check
Because
the
we're
run.
looking for Andre's last pay-per-view match, aren't we?
He wasn't on the card at Mania 6, but I'll check the Rumble that was on before that, so that'd be Rumble 90.
And one of the guys from Demolition getting suffocated.
He might be into it. You never know.
Well, at least it's not Rikishi style, complete with ass exposed.
The old stink
Ugh.
face.
It could be worse things that could happen to you.
Yeah, he
Not
could be
much
kissing
worse
Vince
than
McMahon's
that.
bare ass.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's right up there. Yeah, no thank you. He can even make his ass do
Rumble
tricks.
entrance. Andre is in the Rumble next year.
Hooray.
He's in the Rumble Royal.
Fuck. Well, like I said, I know he's not at Mania 6. He might be on the card in like some of a capacity other than a wrestler, but let me just check again.
Greg the
Oh,
Hammer.
wait, sorry. He was at Mania 6, so he was
Greg the Valentine.
he was at Mania 6. Did he participate at SummerSlam?
Salamama. Sorry.
No problem. I'm just checking this. I'll check Survivor Series and then the next Rumble. If he's not either of those two, then it looks like Mania 6 might have been his last in-ring pay-per-view match. Just give me a second here.
Oh. Goodbye.
Wasn't there. Right, last one I'm checking. Nope. So it looks like WrestleMania 6 was his last in-ring appearance.
Damn.
But like I say, he would actually continue on appearing sporadically until SummerSlam 91.
Yeah, because he came to the he did a thing at Mania 7.
Yeah, he basically chased, and I use quotation marks there, Bobby Heenan around the ring. It's more like he stumbled around the ring, and Bobby Heenan tried to make it work as best he could.
Yeah.
It's Jake the Snake.
Without the snake. He's snakeless.
Don't think Opie's coming back, guys.
Does
Probably
the
not.
sn-
He's
does
probably
the
fallen
snake
asleep.
even snake?
Anybody
More
want to
than
put him in the
likely.
jail room? Really?
Unfortunately, we're not in my server, so I
Oh.
can't put him in the courtroom.
For a second there, I thought they were going to let Greg Valentine eliminate Andre.
No, why would they do that?
I don't know. It's just I saw him running up.
No.
That's why I went, oh. Because I saw him doing the run up. I thought, oh.
Is it just
really?
me, or does he look like he's like fucking just like really giving him a huge like push on the chest there?
He probably is. At the end of the day, this guy is a lot bigger than everybody else. I don't think he sometimes realizes how strong he is.
Yeah.
Apparently, the only guy that actually fought back against Andre was Haku, who knocked the shit out of him.
Apparently.
I can't remember the entire story, actually, but I do remember that Andre essentially was very... I don't want to say egotistical backstage, but definitely knew how big he was and the fact he was a lot bigger, but then Haku essentially beat the shit out of him and apparently humbled by it. I make him humble! I put him in the camel clutch, fuck him! As Iron Sheik would say.
Make him humble.
I really can't wait for fucking Mr. Perfect to get that singlet, because he just basically looks like a younger Harley Race here.
Yeah. What do you want, Cat?
Hey, cat.
He wants to watch.
Perfect.
I guess she wants to watch.
Maybe she's in heat and she wants you.
No,
Oh.
she's not.
Ooh.
Oh, really? Eliminating Jake pretty early.
With one arm.
Is that the third or fourth elimination? And
Not sure. Probably about 4 now, I think.
it might be 3.
Jesus bless you.
Get yourself to the
I don't
hospital,
need to
dude.
I don't need to be blessed. I need to probably be checked out by a doctor. I'm just playing.
I'm surprised. I mean, I know
Nice.
the Rumbles are, generally people tend to just wait for the new entries and then pop them, but there's absolutely no activity in the crowd. Everybody's just sort of sat down right now.
Yep, they're just chilling. Oddly
Whereas
enough,
nowadays, people are usually standing when the timer is counting down.
And the
Yeah.
Rumble is the one time you are allowed to do that. People don't do it during the fucking Iron Man match.
Yeah.
shout out to Seth and Dolph.
Seriously,
and whatever
please
city
don't
that
do
was.
that.
I couldn't watch the match. It was just so annoying.
Are you serious?
Those two put on a great match, but the fucking crowd. All right, I'm glad the crowd are having a good time. There's no need to do that.
And then they got angry when the timer was taken off. Like, you know what? Fuck you.
That was their main event. They wanted so bad and they trashed it.
That's just on them. They wanted that to be like the main event, and then
They got
basically-
it, so they shit on it.
To be fair, I think where was it? Was it like Chicago or somewhere like that?
I'm pretty sure it was Brooklyn or Pittsburgh, one of those two cities.
I think
Which
it was
one?
Chicago.
What
I'm
pay-per-view
pretty
was it
sure.
again that I was on?
Payback?
Extreme Rules, right?
I could check my Twitter
I
because
think
I
it's
made a
Extreme
tweet
Rules, actually, yeah.
about that.
I can
I know you
probably.
did, Game Wiz.
Yeah, it
I know
was.
you
It was
did.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
the Dear
okay.
Crowd. If you wanted the Royal Rumble, get tickets for the next Rumble. Hashtag Extreme Rules.
Like
Yep.
I was so mad when they were doing that.
Yeah,
Like you
Thunder,
remember,
you and I were in a chat watching that live, and we were both floored.
we were fucking pissed.
Yeah, I was on Twitter fucking with people. So
I think I watched the show. I don't think I found it, an amazing show or anything, but I think I just fell asleep after it was done.
I'm not surprised.
I say I won't often, you get like people saying, "Oh, the crowd ruined it" and stuff. I don't actually ever think that most of the time. I think you pay your money and all that, and you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want to do. I think that's the one time I've actually gone like, okay, the crowd is actually bringing this down now.
Yep.
I don't care if they've got beach balls and stuff. If they're bored, fine, whatever.
If it happens like in between a match or like if nothing's happening, that's fine. But like during like when it's really going on during the match,
if
it's like
if it's a
don't
boring
do it.
match as well, I don't care. At the end of the day, bring that fucking beach ball. If you're watching, fucking I don't know, Alicia Fox versus Tamina or something like that, go
Yeah.
nuts. But fucking.
Although that being said, though, I think Cesaro got a massive pop when he ran into the crowd, stole a beach ball, and then
Oh, that
tore
was
it
great.
apart.
That was
That was
fucking
great.
great. I love that.
Say it was a bit. Here's the thing: it's like it wasn't a bad match either. What they were given the either was.
Bushwhacker.
Oh, here's one of the bushwhackers.
Is this the one where they get dumped out straight away?
Actually,
Probably.
wait a minute. I
Is
just
this
remember
one
what
of
Royal
them?
Rumble this is. One of them I remember.
Oh,
I
crap,
remember
he's
very fondly about. It's. I don't
The
remember when the
snake.
person comes out though.
The snake.
Fucking
The snake.
And there
And
goes
he's
Andre.
out of there.
And Andre dives over the top rope. Done.
Because all heels don't like snakes, apparently.
I mean, I wouldn't trust him with him swinging it around like that.
As long as he's not wanking it off. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, as soon as I realized this was a second...
Hell no, they're like, get the snake.
as soon as I realized this was the second one, I instantly knew who won the Rumble.
Oh yeah, because a man won.
No, I knew exactly. I'm not going to say, but I do.
I mean, I
who
know
won.
who it is.
I'll not spoil it.
Not
I'm
yet.
saying a
Just
man.
just in case either of these two can't remember. So,
I cannot remember, so
actually, Fun, did you remember who won? If you do, don't say anything because Scarecrow can't remember.
What? Sorry.
Do you actually remember who won
Yeah,
this one?
I
Yes.
refuse to look
Okay,
it up.
so we'll let Scarecrow be surprised, and I use that in
God damn it.
massive quotation marks when it happens.
I can't remember, and I refuse to look it up.
Yeah.
Because if y'all know it, then that's just gonna fuck it up for me. So, fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. God, look at Shawn Michaels. He looks so fucking young here.
Well, that was weird.
This is before all the alcohol and pills.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he was already pretty much a fucking party hound right now. I don't know if he was much into drugs.
Honky Tonk with his smiling, no country self. Country music singer, my ass. He's no Elias, damn it.
Hello, I am Elias.
Elias is one of the greatest things happening right now.
You know, no joke. I legitimately want Elias to be the Super Bowl halftime performance show one year.
Yes.
I
Book
have,
it.
I
Book it
I have to
now.
admit, I'm enjoying Elias as a character and all that. I want to see a fucking title on him though. I want to see him with the IC
I
belt.
do.
Yes, Elias deserves a title run of some kind.
Here's the thing.
Yep.
He's an entertaining character. He's always oozing fucking charisma. He's not the best in ring worker, but he's not a bad one either. So
Yeah, he's pretty decent in the
I'm
ring.
not saying he's bad by any stretch. I'm just saying he's not like AJ Styles or fucking Seth Rollins in terms of.
No,
in
not
the ring.
everybody needs to be like AJ
I
Styles
know.
or
I'm
Seth
not saying
Rollins.
that. I'm just saying he does have a lot to going for him. Just get a fucking belt on him already.
Yep.
Yes.
Because welcome back.
Welcome back.
Now you're back.
We thought you died.
I actually
Sorry.
thought you fell asleep, to be honest.
Sorry, I was with mom.
No problem.
No, you're good, bro.
No worries.
Though I think we'll be definitely be putting that asterisk next to your name at the end of the video when you give your rating.
Mm-hmm.
Was not
Yes,
here
you
for half
missed
the show. Did not have to watch the
Yep.
rest of this shit. You fucking Jemmy cunt. You missed the fucking pose off between Warrior and Rude that we had to sit
that
through.
rat bastard. He botched that.
No, I say we make him go back and watch that fucking 15, 20 minute
Yes.
shit. fest.
Rewind it. Rewind it.
That was so fucking boring.
Uh,
That was horrible.
it was.
Was it?
Who we got? Who we got?
It
Oh,
was
God.
just it was basically just that fucking like at the previous Rumble we had
Dino.
that fucking weightlifting thing with Dino Bravo and then
Wait, who just joined? Who's that?
That was Tito.
Open.
Tito Santana.
And
Oh, Tito.
Tino.
Right.
Tito.
Tito.
Pimp Tito.
Nice.
Wait.
What am I waiting for?
Nice clothesline.
Oh my bad. No, I got a name mixed. It's fine.
I love the fact that the fucking ring apron there isn't quite long enough to reach the full length of the ring.
Well, because 80s Turbo.
Vince McMahon's a tight bastard.
At this time, yeah, because he's not a multi-billionaire right now.
I still got the fucking money to put all the territories out of business though.
Oh yeah, because Vince McMahon.
Fucking.
Yeah, we have been making that joke for the last hour.
Hell, I just made it. Oh, Pi, can you remember who wins the Royal Rumble? If
No,
you can,
if you can, don't
tell
tell him. He's the only one that can't remember.
me. Yeah, don't do it. There, y'all are just fucking with me right now, and I'm just going with it. So
I'm not fucking with you. You just don't want to spoil it if you can't remember.
nah, I appreciate it, but it's still a form of fucking with me because all y'all know and y'all just looking at the screen smiling like,
It's
okay.
like it's kind of like when I usually say something during the FF14 videos when Opie's there and he can't hear me, and then
Oh, don't
I won't
be
tell
like
him what
that.
I said, and I said you'll have to watch the video back in like a year and a half time when it comes out.
Oh man,
Shit like that just pisses me off.
Why'd you think I'd do it,
cold.
buddy? Why'd you think I'd do it?
Oh my god.
Oh, here's
bad
Big-
news.
big baby birth brown with the
It's-
roid belly.
Not down with Brown.
It's Steve Harvey. Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
That's the wrong guy, buddy.
Steve Harvey doesn't have a beard.
Yeah.
Yet.
his
Steve
dude,
Harvey's
not
better
that
looking. No, I don't
And
mind
this
saying that
isn't
at
Family
all.
Feud.
I know. I was
Well-
surprised. I was surprised to see him with a beard now.
There goes Haku.
Wait, I thought. Oh, was it a mustache he had, or
Well, yeah, the mustache, but he did. Was it Miss Universe? And he was the host, and he had a beard.
I'm not really a fan of like PG Entertainment and all that, but I do like his reaction whenever somebody gives like a rude answer on Family Feuds and stuff. He just goes over the
That's kind of
top.
half the
It's kinda
selling
funny.
point of Harvey's Family Feud.
Yeah. I listen. I don't watch it. I like watching like the compilations and stuff, and just seeing him like break down when somebody says like, name a fucking piece of the human body, and somebody
Name
will
a part
say
of the-
penis.
Name a
and
part of the human body that begins with the letter T. Titties.
he just
Well,
goes shocked.
wasn't
man.
wrong.
It's a family show.
He
You're
just
trying to
says
stay
it
on
with
the
such
network.
He just says it with such confidence too. Just titties.
God damn.
Like I said, I'm not a fan of PG Entertainment, but I do like his reactions to everything.
I think my favorite one of his reactions was to Naked Grandma.
Grandma.
Naked grandma is just something that just should not have ever happened.
But the problem is, it was technically on the board. Because it was listed under occupant.
Yeah,
He's
but
the
that
other
mean,
half of the Rockers, by the way, Marty Jannetty.
with his, I'm surprised he didn't have wings on his damn gear. Oh wait, that was an HBK thing with the hearts and
Yeah,
the,
that was
the
HBK stuff. To be honest, I don't even think after they broke up, Marty ever had like a symbol or anything on his attire. I think it was just maybe like MJ on it somewhere.
No, he was HBK, the heartbroken kid.
Yeah.
Because Shawn Michaels broke his heart.
Oh, there goes the big guy. Well, one of the big guys anyway. Was that the Warlord?
Ah! Super oversold with double drop kick.
was-
I don't think that was the
Someone.
Warlord.
It
I
wasn't.
don't
It
know.
was one of the
couldn't-
bushwhackers.
Oh, no, it wasn't?
No, that was not one of the bushwhackers.
I know. I was just joking. Look, it looked like him though from the right angle. Yeah, because the bushwhacker is right there in the corner.
I just realized
Getting
somebody who'll
humped
be
by two
coming
guys.
back in the next couple episodes is Roddy Piper. Haven't seen him in a while.
Hooray, Roddy!
Actually, I think we'll actually see him at Mania 5. He has a little in-ring segment. I remember that.
Rowdy Piper, man.
No, fine, that doesn't work as well as Ronda Rousey, man.
It's Rowdy
Fucking
Rousey,
god,
man.
yeah, that.
Wow.
I still love that. Just
Just Ronda Rousey, man.
Rowdy round.
Who we got this time? Oh, it's Macho Man. Okay.
Macho! Super Macho Man.
Man.
I mean, whoop, wrong medium. Macho Man.
Yeah.
That's not bad, actually.
Oh yeah!
Okay,
I
Kool-Aid
just
Man.
I just remember though. There's one other thing about these early rumbles I can't stand. The
Snap
fucking
into Slim
the
The
fucking
fuck did you
wrestlers.
just call me, Thunder?
I said okay, Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said something else.
Okay.
God damn it.
Anyways, back to what Turbo was gonna say.
I was just saying another thing I
Sorry.
hate about these early rumbles is the entrance don't, apart from the first two, don't have any entrance music.
Nah, they're just running out to the
Yeah.
ring.
It wasn't. It was actually really late that started as well. I think either 96 or 97 was when they finally started giving everybody entrance music during the rumble.
Except
Yeah.
for when Hogan comes out, he's gonna pose on the
Hogan,
ramp for 10
maybe.
minutes.
I think actually
gonna get in
Hogan
the
might have got
ring.
it once or twice.
He's gonna pose for another 15 minutes.
And by
During
that,
the
and by
Rumble.
that point, there's only one person left in the ring for him to eliminate.
Which is Macho Man, and then Macho Man goes over.
Oh, we wish.
Yeah, we wish. That's why we didn't get it. Thank you, Vince.
At least this isn't the Rumble where Macho Man eliminated himself.
No,
'cause,
this is not that one.
You know,
No.
I believe that would be. Ooh, fuck.
What, did he just jump over the top rope or
Yeah,
what?
pretty much.
well, one he did a diving elbow off the top, which that's an elimination,
Oh,
and the
okay.
other one was the thing with Yokozuna.
Yeah, I think probably
Oh,
the
yeah, they-
stupidest elimination was Mil Mascaras. He just jumps off the top rope to the outside.
Geronimo!
No, I think the Great Khali had a stupid moment as well.
Oh, wow, which was his? Oh, Arn Anderson.
It's
by the
Arn
way.
Anderson.
Arnie.
The
Arnie
Great
Anderson.
Khali just casually goes over the top rope and onto the ring apron during a regular battle royal.
Hmm.
Forgetting that it's an over-the-top battle royal.
And then gets hit by somebody.
Didn't
Oh,
Beth
super
Phoenix
kick.
eliminate him once?
Yes. She did.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, she's banging Edge now. Shout out to that. Oh, there goes one of the rockers. Oh,
Nice shot,
blonde hair.
Michaels.
It was Michael. Yep.
Here's a guy I'm actually surprised isn't dead. Marty Jannetty.
He's not?
Nope.
Shit, I forgot.
the fucking lifestyle he's led, the amount of time he's been doing drugs and stuff, he's well into his 60s, I think, at this point, or at least
Well,
close to
wasn't
his
Janetti
60s.
trying to get himself clean?
I
late,
think
though?
so, but every time he gets clean, he generally tends to fall off the wagon. It's just why I'm surprised he's never, he's still alive at the moment. Because here's the thing, he can't really afford to have those habits, like somebody like Hogan could. So,
Mm-hmm.
again, lifestyle, just not being able to afford it, but keep trying to get it. It just seems like a recipe for disaster, that's all, so. Tomorrow, WWE saddened by the passing of Marty Jannetty. Watch it happen.
I swear to God.
It's like a fucking jinx, these episodes. We've had one earlier tonight, when we did the thing with, we were talking about the fucking curse with Jim Neidhart, sadly.
Oh yeah.
Those ring ropes look like they're actually starting to get a little bit too loose.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Oh, it's the other brainbuster, totally.
Hooray! Another brain.
I actually don't know much about this guy, but everything I've seen of him so far, I've enjoyed.
Tully is fantastic.
He was actually, I think, the one shining spot on that Heroes of Wrestling shitfest.
Yeah, he was. He's the only one who gave a shit.
Yeah, he's the only one that actually was willing to try. Did a good promo, tried his absolute best in the ring, even though he hadn't really been around much at that point.
I think with him, it was just like he's serious about wanting to put on a good show for people.
Which is admirable. You can see the fucking sweat glistening on half these guys' light at this point.
Are you sure that's not just the oil?
I don't think there's enough baby oil in the world to cover all these guys, to be honest.
You sure about that? Because I'm sure they got boatloads backstage.
And it's just like a big bathtub of it. They all
If,
jump in
if
before
one
the
character
match.
in Street Fighter 4 is anything to go by,
Ooh,
Scarecrow, you might know the
fucking
one.
lovely spine buster.
Refresh my.
Hakan, the Turkish oil wrestler.
Oh my gosh.
He literally just strolls up with a big ass barrel of oil.
Marty,
Oh, is
it's
that what
fine.
that is?
Accept your fate.
Yeah.
Just go over the top rope. You'll always be you'll have a lasting legacy of being known as the Janetti, and I've lost the fucking track of the joke. Never mind. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. What do you want from me?
Good morning.
That's a good question.
Good
what do I
morning.
want from you?
This is a pretty
I
cool
think I
spot.
kinda got it.
There you go. Oh,
And there he goes.
Holy nearly goes as well.
Damn.
And here's the cocaine addict himself.
And
Sadly,
they did not hit his.
and I
it's
hate to say it, there is no. I know for a fact there's no Hulk Hogan theme music tonight.
There is not. There is not.
When the brother comes crashing down and it hurts my brother.
And Hogan's on an elimination tirade!
I just realized he eliminated Mr. Perfect. Fuck.
Oh shit! I just realized 2 wins.
Oh yeah, that's right. He just it's like he does it so suddenly that you don't realize that
All
he's
right,
done it.
quick question, Scarecrow. Who is it you think wins? And I won't tell you if you're right or wrong or not. We'll just
Well, I have an idea, but I'ma wait
okay.
because not everyone has entered yet.
No,
Well, Scarecrow, you can DM it to me.
just DM all of us privately.
I already
It's
saw
pretty
the-
obvious.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty fucking obvious. I don't even remember who the WWF champion was at this time.
Savage.
Oh, okay. Wait, if Savage is the champion, why is he in the match?
Because the title shot wasn't a thing till later.
till '93.
No.
Yeah. To be honest, it was just mainly just a special match. It had no real meaning behind it. It was just
Probably bragging rights, pretty much.
pretty much.
Oh, okay.
It's how it was for like the first 5 years, actually. So 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Oh, now you get to
Uh-oh.
showcase that. We have about 35 minutes left.
It's a bushwhacker. A whacker of bushes.
That probably. I by the way, that's not live, so I can't get rid of that.
The timer.
Yeah.
Who we got? Who we got?
It's the other bushwhacker.
The other bushwhacker.
I just realized how long the other bushwhacker's been in as well. Jesus Christ. Talk
He
about.
was like
I think
number
he's
4.
probably. I think he's been the marathon man of this match actually, out of everybody in the ring.
Ironically enough, I think you're right.
Yeah.
And there he goes.
And there he goes.
I'm cursed, I swear.
Whacker of bushes.
I hope Donald Trump is good and healthy tomorrow.
Mm.
Curse, you want to get to work?
It's trying to make it.
Yikes.
I hope Theresa May is still Prime Minister of England tomorrow.
Oh, my-
Oh boy.
Curse, you want to get to work? Actually use it for some good? Ooh, fuck that.
For a second there, that was a maneuver. For a second there, I thought you were going to say, "I hope Opie gets caught by the lolly police."
oh, come on, don't stop.
No,
that
to
shit.
make sure it doesn't work, I have to say I hope he doesn't get caught by them.
Hey, that's them in the distance. Coming for you, man.
No, that's not the lolly police. Oh, well, the lolly police siren sounds like this: lolly, lolly.
I swear, jeez, I know I keep bringing it up, but look at the roid belly on Bad News Brown. It's ridiculously big.
A lot of the guys from this era had that.
It just stands out more on him. I mean, Hogan's got it a little bit, but it's nowhere near as prominent.
There's the boot.
Who's next?
And who's next?
Coco Beware.
Go.
No Frankie, though. I guess Frankie doesn't want to be in the Rumble.
I doesn't care.
I don't think Frankie wants to get eliminated by Mr. Hogan
Oh, but
over there.
here's the thing. All he has to do is fly and not... as soon as somebody tries to throw him out, just fly back in the ring. Can't get eliminated.
Oh yeah. Or land on like the barriers between the floor. Just be like, I'm gonna hang out over here now.
And you stay over there.
It would be a precursor to Kofi Kingston and his shenanigans avoiding elimination.
Oh, I
I
still
did.
fucking hated the pancake from this year. Fuck that.
The pancakes.
What?
The fucking pancake thing they did this year where he just stood on a pancake and it's like, oh no, I'm not eliminated. I'm still
It
on a
was a
pancake.
pancake, not the floor.
I fucking
like-
hated that so
Can I-
much.
Can I get me a fucking pancake?
It's like, at what point does that not, it's like, well, why stop at the fucking pancake? What about the mat separating it from the concrete? What about the concrete separating it from the fucking earth below it? It's like, I don't usually mind the Kofi Kingston spots, but that is easily the fucking worst one I've ever seen.
And goodbye, Luke.
You
And
know,
I just
honestly, in my opinion, whenever I see the New Day come out with pancakes, it just makes me hungry for pancakes.
I also just realized he also took out Coco after he's been out for like only a minute or so.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be honest, I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't even see him go.
It happened so again. It happened so suddenly.
And that sign over there is still waving around like
I know.
that.
I don't think it's been put up properly, to be honest. And if it
Oh,
falls,
Hogan's
lawsuit.
attempt.
Could the
Being
Brainbusters actually do it? No.
No, because
Oh, of
not.
course
You can't
not.
have two winners. For fuck's sake.
Who's next?
And it is
Warlord, I think.
Warlord. Uh-oh.
Yep,
Is
that's
this
the
his
Warlord.
1 second
Oh,
appearance?
come on. There go the
Second
Brainbusters. Damn it.
Yep. There goes them in like one
Yep.
swoop.
It's
Totally.
his 1 second
worth it.
appearance. Here we go.
I thought it was 2 seconds for the Warlord.
And
It's 2
Yeah,
seconds.
Stepped
2
in!
seconds for Warlord.
Clothesline!
Gone. There we
I
go.
like-
1 second.
I like how he stumbles back, where he just does like a
Oh,
tilt a whirl. Yeah. Congratulations, Warlord, for your 2 whole seconds in the Rumble.
Still better than Santino Marella.
That is correct.
Yeah, he was the 1 second wonder.
Yep, Santino is the one who managed
The
one
one
second.
pump chump.
To quote Santino, I wasn't ready!
Well, I mean, he was going up against Kane. What do you expect?
No, I'm
He
going
just
back
runs
in.
right in,
Anybody
runs
remember?
right in the middle of
I
everything.
thought he was just
and
like, I'm
Kane
going
just-
back in.
Anybody
Yep.
remember the Rumble where for one gleaming shiny moment it looked like Santino Morello was gonna win it?
Yes.
And then Alberto Del... Wasn't that the 40-man one?
Yeah, it's 2011.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then Alberto Del Rio.
Oh God, yeah, do you know what? Never go away. Him, fuck him.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hated Del
Yeah, go
Rio.
away.
No,
You know, in my opinion, the best part of Alberto Del Rio was his ring announcer.
Ricardo Rodriguez or whatever his name was.
Yeah, yeah.
Those
Ricardo
things were way
Rodriguez.
too damn long.
No, here's the thing. Rodriguez was at least funny. You know, he was one
Yeah,
of those. that-
Rodriguez was great.
you know, you beat him up. Throw him around. He could sell. He was funny like that. But Alberto Del
There's
Rio
actually
was fucking good, decent in the ring. I'll give him that. Fairly decent in the ring. Boring as full hell. Fucking black hole of charisma.
there's actually something I remember too about the Warlord. You know how if I remember correctly, I remember like
Boss man.
Titus O'Neil was supposed to be eliminated in the same amount of time, but he fucked up getting lunged out when like the shield hit him.
Yeah,
Or
that
whatnot.
guy can't
So-
catch a fucking break. Okay.
No, he can't.
Titus.
Nope.
Poor guy.
Titus
I
O'Neil
mean-
is the walking jinx of WWE.
Never forget
Oh, he
Titus
got-
World Slide.
Never
Titus was-
forget, Titus was a world tag team champion for 32 days.
Yeah, but here's the
Yeah,
thing.
Darren Young.
To be fair,
For 32 days. And they beat the New Day in Elimination Chamber. Okay, I'll stop.
To be fair though, their tag team was actually pretty over at point. You know, they were actually
Yeah.
quite liked.
Yeah, I liked it, but kind of
I
weird.
didn't mind it either, but here's the thing: that guy, you can tell he's not a terrible wrestler. He's an athletic guy, but he's got all the fucking grace of Bambi on ice. He's got there's nothing there. It is like watching a newborn deer try and walk. It's awkward. The fucking thing's gonna fall over at some point.
And then he did it, Greatest Royal Rumble.
Greatest Royal Rumble,
No,
the
he didn't
fucking
fall.
NXT
He-
training thing where he dropped the fucking barrel and went flying over it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Another
he's-
bad pile driver.
It was actually pretty good, but with Titus, yeah, he's unfortunately his legacy will just be that fucking
That
epic
moment.
botch at the Greatest Royal Rumble ever.
You know, Titus O'Neil's like the next Sin Cara in terms of botch.
No, he's the next
Botch
Shockmaster.
Yikes.
Shockmaster.
That thing will be remembered more than anything Sin Cara ever did.
Yeah. I don't know. Sin Cara calling the match off because of a finger
Oh,
being.
that was just fucking pathetic. That wasn't funny. It was just pathetic.
Well, I can't.
Yeah,
You're a fucking trained wrestler at the end of the
my
day.
lad, the guy with the magic dancing hand.
Friggin' Akeem.
The African dream. Oh fuck.
I can't fucking dream.
It's a good thing by the time Mania X7 rolled, he lost enough weight to not wear the Akeem
You just
attire.
slammed the crap out of him, too.
So he got with his better gimmick.
Yeah, Akeem wasn't tugboat, was he? Or was he?
He probably was.
I don't
I'm
remember.
not trying to say
No,
they
he
look
wasn't
alike.
Tugboat.
Not trying to say they look alike, but they look alike.
Oh Jesus! Bossman nearly got him out. Ooh, suplex. You gonna put your stomach away there, boss man?
No, I like it like that. Looking at big old man belly.
Okay,
Oh,
I remember
he's
what I was
out.
trying to
Fuck.
say.
I didn't realize it was that quick for him.
I remember what I was trying to say now. It was like about I think it was the 2015 Rumble. Like they were apparently what I've heard was that he was supposed to they were actually trying to have it be where Titus O'Neil was to tie like Santino's record.
Yeah.
But I'm watching, and like Reigns and Ambrose are going to be like the people to eliminate him. And I'm watching the video. Basically, what happens is when he's preparing to get like the double clothesline, he leaps up, but he doesn't push himself back enough, so he hits the ropes and just gets caught, and then has to be forced over. So
Yeah, it takes about 5 or 6 seconds instead of 1.
it's 4 seconds, I think.
Damn it, Titus.
Look at Hogan being a complete cunt. He's out of the match and he's not playing fair.
He's the baby face in this, folks.
This is what I
I mean,
mean.
he's getting a
backwards booking.
pop for beating up Boss Man, though. Y'all can't hear it, but
I'm
crowd
not
is
saying we
popping.
can't, but at the end of the day, it's pure classic backwards booking from WWE. The babyface gets eliminated, and actually gets eliminated fairly. There was no weapons or anything like that. Alright, it's 2-on-1. It's the Rumble. It's every man for himself, whatever.
Yeah, it's just a classic 2-man elimination.
It happens all the time. Hogan decides to be a big fucking baby about it.
Because Hogan is a big fucking baby.
Because you know Hulk Hogan doesn't like to play fair, brother.
I'm pissed off, brother.
I'm not getting any
I was
cocaine for
supposed to
this
win.
stint, brother.
I was supposed to win.
I don't really want
Wait
to.
a minute.
I don't want to look at Beefcake's crotch. Thank you. Can you find? Yeah, thank you. I want a different angle.
I'm pretty-
Look, that camera's
pretty
getting
sure
right
Hogan-
in there.
Oh God. It probably would help if he wasn't wearing, see-through fishnets.
I know, fucking hell. I swear to God, this guy's got some kind of
Hey,
fetish.
he's balls to the wall, close to being eliminated.
Balls to the wall, he says.
Now you listen here.
Ding.
Ding.
Dang.
Oh, my fries are done.
Alright, so we have, what the fuck's this guy's name? Terry
Red Rooster, Terry Taylor.
Taylor, that's it. Doesn't he work as a trainer or something now?
He might be?
I know he still works for WWE, but I don't remember in what capacity.
You know, even Lex Luger still works with WWE.
Really?
He's like the medical consultant.
Oh, is that why things are so fucked up?
Probably. Fucking Lex Luger.
Who we won't be seeing till the 93 Royal Rumble. And even then, it's another fucking non-wrestling segment, I just remembered. Seriously, what is it with the poor Royal Rumble just getting all these crappy-ass non-wrestling segments every year?
As long as it's not another pose down.
I think it's just him posing in front of a mirror, sadly, though.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, it is. I just remember it's the introduction of the narcissist. He just has him in front of a mirror for about 5-10 minutes, and Bobby Heenan or Brother Lover or whoever basically having a constant orgasm for about 2 minutes going on about his body. It's ridiculous.
And Akeem's doing the Andre the Giant spot.
Not really, because Andre got his arms tied up. This guy's just sort of got his arms over the ropes.
And my fries are done.
Nice.
I didn't know you were actually making fries.
After you said that, it made me remember I had fries.
Unintentional, you're
Oh
welcome?
yeah, speaking of fries, I have
Thank
some
you.
on me.
Alright, I can't remember which one this is. Warlord and fucking... Goddamn, what's this guy called again?
It's not the Barbarian, that's someone else.
It actually might be the Barbarian.
Yeah, you said Warlord the first time.
Well,
But see, I like the Warlord, he already lasted like 200% longer.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still in the ring.
you can only go up from here.
Yeah, no steps in, clothesline.
Seriously, look at this pool of talent in the ring. You got the Barber Beefcake,
And the crowd goes
Barbarian,
insane.
Akeem, and Terry Taylor. 4 fucking Hall of Fame worthy men.
6-star match right here in the making. And 7 in the fucking Tokyo Dome. Fuck it.
There's our one pro.
What
Actually,
do you
no,
mean, we've had 2 now?
But it's just fucking this. I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking what the fucking Warlord was like. Steps in.
Okay.
Oh, he's out of there.
Oh my god.
Big
I
splash.
think it's funnier when
If
one
it's
of the
if
Bushwhackers
it's
had that
any,
happen because he just walks off as if nothing ever happened.
If it's any consolation, I think we've only got about 15 minutes left. I think the show is 2 hours 35 minutes. Yeah, we've got about 15, 20 minutes left, roughly.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank
seems
God.
better.
All I can hear, the only things I can hear are you guys, and the fact that outside my door I can hear my mom's loud.
Your mom's what, sorry?
Mom snoring.
Oh, your mom's snoring.
Oh. Damn.
It's
Yeah,
loud.
Jesus
It's like that.
How fucking
you know
loud does
she's
she
sleeping good.
snore?
It's like she's sleeping in the living room. It's like she's like.
my dad snores like a fucking jackhammer or something. It's huge.
Sounds like he's sawing logs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, another thing I'm noticing the video about those Royal Rumble eliminations. Someone says like Santino's eliminations actually like 2.1 seconds or something.
Well, it's never accurate what they tell you on WWE anyway. They try and always.
No.
It's obviously revised the history and all that. They'll make it what they want it to be. So.
It's I don't care. I like they say it's usually like 1.9 or something. And it's like that's just like 1.9, 2.1. That's not really a big notable difference. It's like who cares?
I think Santino's elimination does at least look like it's a bit faster than Warlord's.
it is.
Because obviously Hogan has to run over to the other side of the ring and clothesline him, and then he's got to
Where
go over.
Kane was already at that side.
Yeah.
Does anyone actually remember too the past Royal Rumble where fucking Heath Slater eliminated Sheamus in 2 seconds?
Oh yeah, that's true.
I lied to the fact that it took Heath Slater about 20 minutes to get to the fucking ring because everybody kept beating him up.
Yeah.
That too.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Just
everyone
on
just
the
kept,
way to the ring. Oh, it's Heath Slater. Whack.
everyone kept beating the fuck out of him. Sheamus just threw him into the ring, and as soon as he got in, Heath eliminated him.
He just put him out of his misery.
That was great.
Elias doing his promo and he just kicks Slater.
Oh yeah, you hear the guitar strum, the crowd pops. Elias is talking trash, walking down to the ring, and Heath Slater just
And
as
here
he's
comes
singing,
Hercules.
kicks him in the head.
Almighty
Hercules!
Hercules.
You know what?
Hercules.
Even the fact that I love the fact that they gave Nakamura the win aside, it was actually a pretty good Rumble match altogether last year.
Oh, it was a fantastic Rumble
Not the
match.
greatest Royal Rumble match of all time.
But
I'm not
it's
talking
one of
about
the
that
better
one.
ones.
No, I'm talking about not the greatest Royal Rumble pay-per-view Royal Rumble. I'm talking
Right.
like the one at the beginning of the year. Because
No, I was saying that actual Rumble match, that
Yeah.
Nakamura one, that was one of the better Rumble matches,
Because let's
period.
face it, the fucking Saudi Arabia one, apart from the Titus O'Neil spot, was fucking boring.
Pretty much.
The
At
entire
least
night
Braun
was fucking
Strowman
boring.
now has the most eliminations in any Royal Rumble.
And at least he won that match.
Yeah,
Even
I love
though
the fact that
didn't
they
do
made a
anything
belt
with
for that, and then they never showed it again after that night.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
it. They didn't mention it either.
Nope.
You know, I bet you he's still probably got that belt at home somewhere, just collecting
Either
dust.
he's got it, or it's now in the fucking warehouse where they store all the shit they don't use anymore.
Either way, it's collecting dust.
Pretty much. Much like the memories of that fucking show. Jesus Christ, it was crap. Though I
But
think
was it as bad as Crown Jewel?
no, but you're not. Again, it's like comparing the wrestling classic to the big event. They're both shit. It's just one shitter than the other one.
Crown Jewel was so bad. We had
I
we had recording morning sessions after that.
actually first time I think in my nearly 20 year, well, about call it 19 years of watching wrestling, I've ever fallen asleep watching wrestling.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
I wasn't even that tired. I was just fucking bored out of my mind watching that show. It was so
It's just
terrible.
that show is so bad.
Very bad.
So bad.
What do you want, cat?
Cat. Slap
So-
in the base.
Was that the last entrant, by the way?
Who just came in?
I think it was
Yeah.
Martel, I think.
No, that's not
Yeah.
the last entrant.
Oh, okay.
Because I just remembered who the last entrant was.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
I
I
haven't
know
seen
who
the
it is as
trailer.
well. Yeah.
It's gonna be a surprise, isn't it?
No.
No.
No, not really.
But I can't believe I just it took me this long to realize who it was. Actually, I feel a bit stupid actually for not realizing that.
It's Hulk Hogan again!
He gets 2 opportunities.
Because it wasn't fair that he got fairly eliminated.
And
I
again,
hope,
Mick
I hope
Foley.
y'all are lying.
No, it's not Hogan. Don't worry.
Okay.
You were
Is,
about to say
I just
Mick
remembered
Foley
that
had
Mick
3
Foley.
times.
I was gonna say I think Mick Foley's the only person that's had multiple entries in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Dude Love, Cactus Jack, and Mankind
Yeah,
having their own
98.
separate entries.
Lucky bastard.
Then again, you look at the roster at the time. Fucking hell, talk about Jobber City.
I forget, which Rumble was that?
98.
That was 98, yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
A fantastic mid card, but main event taker Sean Austin was almost there.
That
Rock-
was all they had back then.
Yeah,
too.
Rock was definitely getting there, but he was still nearly a year off it. So
Yep.
yeah, you had what 3, technically 2 if you want to be pedantic, main eventers.
Who's coming up?
And
There
here's
he
number 30.
One.
is.
Yep.
That's
There's
number
only
30.
one more
DiBiase.
entrant.
No, that was number 30.
Well, yeah, Jesse the Body just said this is the last entry.
Yeah.
Freaking Ted DiBiase.
Money, 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 money,
money.
Money.
I might actually see if I can find like the house show King of the Rings. Maybe do an episode on that one day.
You can find 'em, I'd be down
I'd
to do
actually
one of
like to
those.
see Ted win because I mentioned them earlier who won which ones and stuff. So seems to be the only thing he actually won in WWE apart from a few tag team championships.
And of course, his self-made $1 million championship.
It doesn't really count though.
It doesn't.
He didn't have a choice.
It
They weren't gonna
it
give him
counts
a
as
world
much
title
as
run.
it counts as much as that fucking hideous thing Zack Ryder called the Internet Championship.
But they recognize that title.
I don't really give a fuck. It still sucks.
Well, I mean, Zack Ryder sucks in general. I prefer Mojo, but
I prefer both
mean-
of them to see the unemployment line, but that's just me.
holy fuck, Turbo, that's kind of fucked up.
You know, realistically speaking, though, it's amazed Zack Ryder hasn't been fired
I
yet.
am. I think he still brings a decent amount of merchandise in terms of sales and stuff. Not great, but I think it's still a decent amount. So they're not gonna give away a cash cow, are they? Even if it's not a massively cash cow like John Cena.
It's kind of funny, because Zack Ryder is just the new perennial jobber.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, I thought they passed that torch to Kurt Hawkins.
But I haven't actually
No,
seen Kurt
Hawkins gotta
Hawkins in a
win.
while. Is he off on like main event or one of the other shit shows?
Probably.
Come on.
I'm gonna keep punching
okay.
you. There's
You know,
nothing
it's
to-
actually quite funny with Kurt Hawkins. He had a bunch of vignettes leading to his return, and then he lost every single match.
200 and something times, I think. Or no,
Yeah.
it was a high 100 or low 200,
It,
something like
it
that.
obviously inflated numbers, but yeah, it's
I mean, it rivaled Goldberg's win streak, that's for damn sure.
Oh, Lord. Can't believe that whole thing is fake.
No, in fact, he was
I know
never
it's-
pinned on WCW. He wasn't beaten WCW until Kevin Nash did it, but obviously the numbers were massively
I
inflated.
thought
It's
that
like
was
100.
Bret Hart that gave that. Yeah, Bret Hart got him with a pin for the world title.
He
what I
did,
remember.
but Kevin Nash got him first. Scott Hall shocked him, I think, with like
A
a
taser.
taser.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, like the thing with Goldberg is, I think when Goldberg lost, it wasn't even clean until
It
Brock
wasn't.
Lesnar showed up.
Nope.
It was.
and there goes Hercules and Beefcake.
Oh no.
The Hercules beefcake. Wow. That's just as bad as clock cock.
Well then,
Refer to GTA Vice City playthrough going up in a year and a half.
He's not joking.
eventually.
I'm not joking.
Don't forget, we recorded GTA 3 this time last year, and it only started going up about a month ago.
Yep.
Nice.
I don't even remember how that joke started, but
Ooh,
it
Power
worked
I
Slap.
don't.
great.
I think I
It's
might have been
hilarious.
slurring my words at that point or something.
Probably.
Flying headbutt.
So I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
The
Alright.
match might be
Run!
over, but go right
All
ahead.
right.
It's almost over. Yeah,
Me,
quite
I'd probably just
literally.
piss in a bottle at this point, but whatever.
We're about 9 minutes out.
Oh, he's got more than enough time to have a piss in his shit, actually. Oh, bullshit. He didn't even touch him there.
He didn't.
That drop kick missed by a fucking country mile. That thing is swaying dangerously right now.
It's fine.
That's
Yeah, it'll be fine when it drops in lawsuit.
It's fine.
Lots.
He'll be fine.
I actually thought Earthquake was already around at this point, but, well, I guess he wasn't.
Jesus Christ.
And there
Oh,
goes
there it goes.
Martel, down to the final
Goodbye.
3.
We're down to right now.
We've got Akeem, we've got Big John Studd, and we've got Ted DiBiase.
And Virgil on the outside making mischief with
Yes.
the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
As he always does.
Oh, no, that's not Jimmy Hart. That's someone else.
No, I think that's just the referee next to him.
Oh, okay. That's someone else.
Actually, Shane McMahon actually started refereeing at this point. It might actually be him. See if we can get a glimpse. Need to see his face, really. Fortunately, we're not getting one yet.
Nope.
That's obviously one of the Heaveners. You can tell by the lack of hair.
It's 2 against 1 right now.
Oh, yeah, here's the thing. You know, Hogan's in the back saying, yeah, this is what happened to me, brother.
Oh.
Damn.
No, I actually...
sucks.
there you go.
Holy crap. Holy crap.
Is it Shane? I can't tell.
Down to 2.
Oh, has he got something? Oh, he's got something off his fucking chin. I hope that's not spit. Oh, it's fucking gross.
Oh, yeah, he's got a glob of spit
Yeah.
stuck to it, yes.
That's nasty.
News
That's
up
nasty.
disappoint nobody.
That's nasty.
Welcome back, Wiz.
He probably
Thank
doesn't
you.
even know it's there.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's like fucking WrestleMania 10 with Owen.
Ew, he
Big
stuck
loogie.
his hand in it.
What are we
Nice.
discussing here?
The fucking loogie on DiBiase's chin.
And the fact that he just literally stuck his hand in it because it's gone now.
Well,
Oh,
it's
that's
studded
hilarious.
anyway.
That is disgusting, man.
My God, those ropes are very loose.
Well, thankfully the match is almost over, so...
Looser than a baby
fine.
cannon.
Pardon? Ooh, it's the pedigree.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Man, pedigree looks very different.
Actually, no, I don't think that was Shane McMahon. It might be... I know it's sometime in the late 80s, early 90s. He makes his debut as a ref. On the outside, obviously, but... Whoa. Major
Jesus.
sell there from DiBiase. Dolph
That was
Ziggler.
quite a sell.
From DiBiase.
Yeah. And there's your match.
There he goes.
And the match is over. Oh, wow. Really?
Oh wait, Virgil.
Oh, snap.
All right,
What?
I have to ask you, Scarecrow. At what point did you realize Stud won the match?
Just now?
Oh, you didn't realize? I thought I
really?
thought well, I'll not say anything just in case he still doesn't remember. But I thought by the time like the big names left that you might have remembered it was Stud that won this.
Nah, probably because I don't know a Big John Stud that well.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm waiting for Stud to just throw Virgil over the top rope. This is secretly a 31-man battle royal.
All right, so let's take a look at this guy's roid belly. It's nearly as big as Bad News Browns.
And Virgil's been eliminated.
The runner-up
Ding,
is
ding.
gone. So, the winner are your first two Raw Rumbles, Jim Duggan and Big John Studd.
Okay, then.
The fuck is going on with this match so far? Alright, I don't know how long till the credits, obviously, but the matches are done. Gentlemen,
We have approximately 3 minutes.
or we got plenty of time, but we'll do it anyway. Rankings, if you would. Oh, Pi, since you were here for about half the show, why don't you go first, and I'll make sure there's an asterisk next to yours.
I give it a 4 out of 10.
And then again, people, you gotta remember, this guy fucking got Jenny and missed the entire fucking pose-off section.
Dude.
Uh-huh.
Alright, 4 out of 10. I'll make a note of that.
Oh my god.
Now see, with the pose off, it's a big 3.5. If the pose off wasn't there, it would have been a solid 4, maybe a 4.25.
I gotta
Right.
listen. I'll be honest. I'm getting it. I have to give this a 5 just because the Warlord.
Oh, God.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's right, the Warlord elimination. It's a 4.
Alright, are you really giving it a 5, Thunder?
Yes, because the Warlord.
Okay. Scarecrow, what about you?
No, in all seriousness, I'd
3.
probably just give it a 4.
4, okay.
3.
I am going to give it a 3.5. Some, like I say, apart from the fucking pose off, there was nothing atrocious here.
Nah.
It just is kind of another meh. I think the first match was actually pretty good. The 6-man tag team match, but that was about it, really. Alright, so this has been a very, very long night of wrestling. We've been watching for about 5 straight hours of 80s wrestling. It's been fun, but it's also reminds us why we're so lucky to have such good wrestling nowadays.
Yes.
Next time we meet episode 12, it will be WrestleMania 5. The Mega Powers explode. Just like my
Yes.
bladder's going to if I don't go to the bathroom soon.
Go to the bathroom.
Oh. Yeah, go find one.
So as always, gentlemen, feel free to plug your shit if you want to.
YouTube.com/OPieMan100. Feel free to subscribe. It's family friendly. My kids.
I love how he jumps in before anybody else gets a chance.
I do. I do car things on YouTube and Twitch. If you like that, go subscribe to HG Central and come follow me on Twitter and Twitch at HG Central YT.
You can follow me on Twitter at Game171. My YouTube channel is very dead, but still, it's got content on it. GameWiz71, and I'll occasionally stream speedruns on Twitch at GameWiz71.
And don't follow me at Veil Scarecrow, because it's like at Veil Scarecrow at the AL Scarecrow on Twitter, because I block stupid people, including myself and Thunder.
Well,
Thanks.
that's it tonight.
I feel honored.
All right, well, as I said, that's 5 hours of wrestling tonight. That's 2 episodes in the bag. Again, we'll be back next time with the next WrestleMania. Don't know if we'll have the same set of people here, but we'll at least have 3 of us here anyway, because that's the minimum. So whatever. Oh God, I've got to simulate a Rumble match. That's gonna take fucking hours.
Have fun.
Yeah, you're gonna be here a
I've
while.
gotta make sure Big John Studd wins. Fuck me. Oh fuck, I'm gonna hate that.
It's gonna take a while.
Good night, people.
Laters.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.